We might as well just get the nonsense out of the way, or
Yeah,
it's just going to be nothing but nonsense for the next 2-3 hours.
Yes.
It's all nonsense.
It's constantly nonsense.
I got a bunch of nonsense there. I just gotta find the best time to play them.
Yes.
Well, welcome all to the ranking of the best games from 2008. Just like 2010, this was a pain in the ass year.
Well, pain in the ass in like a good way, though.
Ooh, pain in the ass in the good way, yes. Oh shit, there we go. I went back to my list actually just right now and looked at it, and I was like, wow, this is not... I think it was Moon took the
It's going to be the exact same way it was last time if we started with it.
Because Moon picked the last one.
Why did he pick
That's
two in a
why.
row?
It was random.
Did the random?
Just gonna acknowledge chat real quick. These trailers for 2008 games, yes, they are. Is it always the last Saturday of the month? No, but it is usually a Saturday of every month. Sega ones are nuts. Gaming ads, front of films, screen order. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll do it with the screen order. So that does make the most sense. Also, with this one, to help alleviate time, so we aren't on until 2 in the morning. Again,
We'll see how this works out.
Not that I don't love hanging out and chatting until 2 in the morning.
No, we're all snowed in. Let's stay in up till like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Awesome.
some of us are snowed in.
Did they cancel your school already on Monday?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See,
You guys, yeah, we got it last night. They're like, yeah, they're like, no, we're not having school on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, everything's closed for Monday for us
They're
too.
Oh well,
using
yeah. Well,
Monday
you get like 18 feet of snow on like a regular day, like snow day. So what are you gonna get? Like
We've actually had very dry winters for the last like 4 or 5 winters.
Guess
We
what?
got, like,
Surprise,
no snow.
bitch, not this year.
No, not
Surprise,
this year. We got
motherfucker.
hammered this year, but
so
Surprise, motherfucker! I guess
exactly.
I gotta put that out of my soundboard.
that first week of January, I did get my fair share of Midwest winter when I was back visiting my family.
oh, you're remembering like, oh yeah, this sucks. I don't like this.
Exactly.
I'm moving back over there.
Surprisingly,
Well,
it hasn't snowed a whole lot, but like it's been just cold as fuck, like,
Yeah.
in the negatives. So,
What
like,
was-
nope, I'm just gonna sit in my apartment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be -9 tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck that
So-
noise.
Yeah.
What was funny is I almost didn't make it out on the day I was supposed to fly out. We were driving down from where my sister lives up in Green Bay, and I'm flying out of Chicago. It's freaking snowing everywhere, and it's like, oh my god, please let me make it to the plane.
You could have like turned around and drove about 5 hours southeast and hung out with us for a while.
Could have,
Why didn't you?
because by the time we hit Milwaukee, everything cleared up.
There you go.
That's great.
So blame Milwaukee.
All right.
I will blame
Just
Milwaukee.
think of that.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Thank you, Alice.
Okay. On there, Alice Cooper.
It was 56 on Wednesday, and now we're supposed to get 20 inches of snow and ice.
Oof.
Sounds like a great 90s concert.
Somebody was saying, we're getting 21 inches of snow, but I put up in 4. It was you, Scamdar.
So it also to help alleviate this and make it go a little quicker, the honorable mentions will go quick. We'll basically say our quick one thing for it and then move on, because chances are other people may potentially have it. So let them have the word. So I first. So yeah, I hate leaving it at that, but like I said, it's an honorable mention, so I don't want to get too deep into it, and somebody else
On to the
will have
next.
that on that list, I'm sure. So
All right.
yes.
Honorable mention
Patrick, what do you
number 2, Tomb Raider Underworld.
We're not doing both.
Wow.
Okay.
We could actually, yeah. You know what? That's a
I'll go
better
back.
idea. Why
I
don't we
thought
do
that's
two?
what the plan was, for it to go
Yeah.
faster.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, that's a much better idea. I like that idea. So yeah, my second honorable mention in that case, and I know this will be on somebody else's, Braid.
Okay.
If you
Wow.
haven't played it, play it.
Yeah.
this would have been in the top 5 in other years, but
But Underworld was a nice, fresh breath of air.
Breath of fresh air.
Whatever.
Fresh
And-
breath of fresh
We
air.
know you.
Yeah. Yeah. We're starting early today.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
It was the breath freshener.
Yes. And my other honorable mention, a very highly overlooked first-person shooter, Quantum of Solace.
Ah.
Okay.
It just came out at the wrong time in that first-person shooter era, and it just got overlooked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
better than the movie too.
Way better.
From what I
More
understand.
fun.
That's what I got.
All right.
All right, Bridget, what are your
Okay, my
honorables?
first one is Lego Indiana Jones, the original Adventures. It was just like all the other Lego games. Which I love.
They're fun as hell.
Which you
Which
either
is
like or
great.
you don't, basically.
Oh, you
I
see
like
the
the
Batman one
sound.
that's gonna be coming out?
Mhm.
That one
Oh,
looks good.
no, I did
Batman.
not.
Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
And they're
the
gonna have like
sound.
Arkham Asylum combat. Ooh.
The sound of like
I do.
studs being picked up
Mm.
is very pleasing to my ears. I know that sounds weird, but my other one's Castle Crashers.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
classic.
Yes, so much fun.
My roommates were actually playing that last weekend.
I liked all the little pets that you could unlock and collect.
Oh yeah.
I had a lot of that.
So in 2008, you were picking up a lot
You
of
bet I
studs.
was.
Huh?
And I love the sound of all of them.
friends. I played it with I played it with Riker. You know, like it just
Oh yeah.
it's a game, and I played through it the entirety of it numerous times with numerous people. And I don't like co-op games, but this is a tremendously fun game. And
Oh yeah.
my other one is Dark Sector. Dark Sector is the closest we will ever get to a Guyver game, where you are in a biosuit and you've got a glaive and you're just running around throwing it. And Michael Rosenbaum is the voice. It's so good.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Stupid me. I should have known you were talking about Guyver.
No, not MacGyver.
Because my first thought was
Yeah,
MacGyver?
no, not
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
I knew
MacGyver
it
is in this game?
I don't know
Dean
why I
Anderson will
thought
be in
of
my
that.
dreams tonight.
I'm kind of surprised
Ooh,
we don't
somebody
have him.
badmouth MacGyver.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, Selma and Patty are upset. I am amazed we don't have a MacGyver game at this point. But but a the guy like that is the closest we'll ever get to a
Yeah,
Guyver.
like I know what you're talking about.
and it's
the
and it's
Guyver.
great.
It's a
It
maybe
is a
dev
really it is a damn good fun game that
We
got
should,
completely actually
racer
a
in a
while
book.
ago. It was the company that made it went out of business, and so they just put it up for free on Steam.
Wow.
So I grabbed it. I was like, I already own it on a 360. I'm like, I'll grab it again. Maybe I'll play it on the PC at some point.
Dark Sector.
Yeah, Dark Sector. I don't think
Still up
I think
there?
they they took it down or they put the price back up.
No, it's still there.
It's still there. Is it still
It's up
free?
there, but it's $10 now.
yeah,
so.
yeah. So, oh well. But it was it's a great game.
It's still at $10. Probably not even a bad deal.
No, you'll get easily 10 hours of play out of it, if not more.
Oh, I recognize that one.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fun.
I've got that.
Blake,
I
what do you
think I got
for,
that on 360.
honorables?
So my two honorables are Devil May Cry 4. Just I love it. You know, love the series in general, and that one.
The other one I thought would have it in the 5. So.
It was a difficult choice to get to knock it out of 5, but there were others that I put considerably more time and had more of like a connection with. So
Yeah.
but
Gotcha.
because it was one of those where DMC4 had it while I still enjoyed it out of the gate, it had to grow on me to get because it was still like 3 was still like way above it, then 1, you know, and then 2 at the bottom, and 3 was sitting kind of like
They made a
right.
second?
Apparently,
We don't talk about number
none
2.
of those plot elements come back other than he escapes hell. That's it.
The end.
Anyway, but yeah, DMC4, and then Soul Calibur 4 is my other honorable. It's a
I just think of me and Keith in that game.
Oh, with
goodness.
the character creator?
Yes.
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yes, with the characters we can't mention right now.
Yes.
We'll have to talk about
They,
those ones
they had
offline.
things in common with the Return to Castle Wolfenstein. When
Yeah.
we,
Alright. But yeah, no, SoCal 4 it was, you know, is it the best of the series? No, but it's definitely got a lot of fun shit. And I had a lot of fun with the Star Wars characters as well.
Mm.
Yoda, I loved being, you know, once I learned kind of how to play Yoda, in like my break room at work, we'd play it when I was working at Best Buy, and I was just like kicking people's asses with Yoda, and they hated me for it. It was great. So
Eventually, the
Anyway.
no Yoda rule in effect.
oh yeah, no, that definitely happened.
Like
And
in
then I
Raw.
was like, Cervantes, ha 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 ha, and they would still hate me because I'd still kick their asses.
I'd forgotten that you worked at Best Buy.
Yeah, I did about a year with Geek Squad. So,
Oh, okay. Half of us
Yeah.
in this chat right now have worked at Best Buy at one time or another.
Yo!
yeah. It was a time.
It was.
All right, Boone. What do you have for honorables?
Okay, honorable mention number 2, Left 4 Dead. Great LAN party game. Loved it.
That front cover is very memorable too.
Yeah, the fingers.
it is.
With that yeah, I can't do it.
Did like
Yeah.
for
That is low down on a list.
It's a stacked year.
Apparently, somebody
It
thought
is-
it would be way higher.
it is a fucking crazy year.
Yep. And then coming way out of left field, because I had to actually import this game to play it, Aquanauts Holiday.
Okay.
Aquanauts
This is-
Holiday.
That is a rare ass
Why
game.
not
What's that?
Aquanauts?
Aqua Nuts.
I guess that's how it's spelled.
Aqua Nuts.
Yeah, apostrophe S.
Not. Okay, well, all right. Leave it
pa-
like that.
Tell me more.
So, Aquanauts Holiday.
Sounds like a horrible hidden object. Yes.
No, it's not a hidden object game. Aquanauts Holiday is it's the third game in the series. The first game came out originally on the PlayStation, and that one was actually released here in the States. This came out for the PlayStation 3, and it basically, you are a oceanographer who has been sent to this island outpost to help identify all the fish that are in the area. And you, unlike the first one, because the first one is you're an oceanographer who's had a huge workload put down upon you, and you just want to go out on a vacation, and so you're given a submarine and you're told to go out and identify things in the water. And then
Game?
yeah, sounds like a Cecil type game. And well, in ways it kind of is.
There's no girls running around in bikinis.
Now,
No,
did the fish have big
Says
titties?
you.
no, unfortunately, no big titty fish.
No sail.
But in this one
I thought you
is
said
the
Aqua
first.
Nuts.
Yeah, the first game didn't have a story. The second game is I don't know anything about, and I couldn't get it. But this third game, they actually have a story, because eventually you find out that you're taking the place of somebody who went missing. And so now you've got this slight mystery in the background of trying to figure out what happened to him. And I'm not going to spoil it because there's other things going on in it. But it's a really cool game. If you like exploring, that's the type of game it is. You're basically going around and identifying the fish in the ocean around you and whatnot. There's some super deep areas where you can find the gigantic squids and things like that. So, yeah, Aquanauts Holiday. If you want it, you got to import it, and you got to import the Korean version of it, because that one, for some reason, plays on stateside PS3s just fine, and it also has English language on it.
Because the PS3s aren't don't have region block.
Evidently, they do for some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was across the board they didn't.
No, some, because specifically, there was 2 versions of this game that you could get that will actually play on the stateside PS3s. The rest couldn't. And I know the Korean version plays stateside, and I forget the other version that you can. That I think the other one was no, God, where was it? I don't remember. So, anyways.
Anyways.
Aquanauts Holiday Hidden
Anywho.
Memories.
Alright, so now that honorable mentions are out of the way, which we were going to go quickly, but then Moon had to go and drop that fucking that I know nobody else is going to have on their list.
It's your kind of game, then I would highly suggest you check this one out.
I'm trying to get is it similar to Subnautica, or is it completely different?
It has some similarity to Subnautica, but you're not building anything. You're just
Okay, so it's
exploring
okay.
and identifying fish and various things you find underwater, like ruins and things like that. Sunken
So
boats.
it's probably better than Subnautica. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's set on Earth, not another planet.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes a little more sense then.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 5. And I don't know if anybody else is going to have this one on their list. If they do, thank God, because it is a fantastic game. And I'm just going to put the anagram because it's a fucking long-ass title.
As
The
soon as
world
you said long
ends with
name,
you.
I knew that's what it was going to be.
World ends with you.
The world ends with
And
you. Okay, that's correct.
Tweeny.
Tweeby. But this was a game, I remember back in 2008, I actually worked security, which anybody who has seen me in real life is probably very puzzled at the moment that any security company would ever hire me. But I played, this is a game I played while I was basically sitting in a freaking apartment complex, an abandoned apartment complex with nothing going on around me. Occasionally doing rounds. It is a very unique style game with very unique style gameplay. Phenomenal story. And the gameplay sounds very confusing because you control 2 characters at the same time. One on the touch screen, one on the top screen. But it's not like, it sounds confusing, but you get used to it very quickly. There's also some pretty decent twists in the game. I'm not gonna spoil it because honestly, it is something everybody should play. I haven't tried it on a system that's not on the DS, so I don't know how the ports work with it. But the original experience is definitely one of my favorites of the year, and we will be coming back to that game later on. If people who have played the game probably have an idea of what I'm going on about with that one. We'll come back to it. So yeah, world ends with you,
So
Patrick.
kind of a
What do we
kind
got
of
for
a
5?
prevalent one because a trailer dropped for it the other day. I'm going Fable 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
And there's kind of an asterisk with this one because I lumped the pub games in with this as well
Right.
because it was a pre-order bonus for the game.
Right.
It was it's dumb fun. Yes, it wasn't what it was promised to be, but that's kind of the stigma with every Fable game, and we get used to it.
Well, it's not so much the Fable game; it's the guy behind it.
Yeah. So we get
Right.
used to it. Like, we have high hopes, and it's like, well, it's partly what we wanted, but it's good enough. there is one gripe I had with the game. There wasn't really an end boss.
Yeah.
This
But
was
it
the
was fun up until that point, and it just kind of like, okay, game's
And
over.
you had a dog.
yep,
Yes.
Yeah.
yep,
I did like the dog
Yep.
in that one.
And it's a serious game, but there's also that Fable humor into it, so it's not
I
all
forgot-
serious. There's dick and fart
What
jokes in
other
it.
gameplay differences were there between 1 and 2?
chicken
There
chaser.
There wasn't as much of like the morale. I don't. It's been a long time since I played 2, but if I remember
Right.
correctly, there wasn't as much morality stuff. Like in the original one,
Okay.
if you were like
Yeah.
evil, like you'd really start to look evil. And-
Mhm.
There was some of that in it,
but not as
think-
much.
But I don't think you had like the full-fledged, horns going.
Right.
In that one. One did, I think. I'm not sure too. I think 3 brought that back potentially. I remember one of the 360 era ones did have like gnarly horns.
That was the.
but
I mean, the
forgot
first
which
one was that where like if you were evil,
Yeah.
like you grew horns and shit, and you got all pale and and
Right.
it's scary looking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the same with the Fable 2.
Really,
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all though. I guess
Yeah.
maybe because I was like, fucking Mr. Goody Two Shoes the whole game.
And
Yeah,
I think you could lean because there was basically you were melee, range, or magic in it. That
Mhm.
you could
Yeah.
blend more of them together. They kind
yeah.
Okay.
I think you're correct on that.
Yeah, it's like the combat, like how
The
you
combat was a
utilize the
lot better.
abilities.
than the first.
Yeah. Instead of like a specific class, kind of one of 3 classes type of thing, it's like, oh, you can kind of mix it up.
But just the lack of the end boss was kind of the only real bad thing
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because that was the one that ended where you're like on a platform and all you ended up doing was shooting the guy and that was it.
Yeah, it was very anticlimactic ending because there wasn't really a boss.
Yeah, because the guy's going on and on and on. He's monologuing, and eventually you just go, "I'm done." Bam.
You do the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost.
Shut up!
Yep.
But, yeah, no. And I lump the pub games into it because
Those were fun.
you could
They were
export
fun.
the crap out of them and just have tons of money right off the bat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I squeezed as much money out of that game as I could before I started Fable 2.
Back when pre-order bonuses meant something.
Yep.
Uh,
All right, Bridget, what do we have for number
GTA
5?
4.
Out of the gate.
That's it. I'm done.
I guess I think
Yeah.
that'll come up again. So
That was the game that you played all year. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for you.
This is where it started to get really realistic. The story was a little darker, it was a little heavier.
That's because you ate too much in the game.
That's probably it.
That's why it was heavier.
It was fun.
And you
I liked Nico.
spoiler
Cousin.
alert on my part. That was one that kind of got by me, so you will not see that on my list. One of the few GTA games that actually got by me. I played pretty much just about every other one of them.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
go,
mixing.
boys.
I'm mixing it up with San Andreas.
Nico Bellic. Oh yeah.
And I will say
Yeah, because Nico couldn't get fat.
And I will say,
Right.
like, I
Ooh.
love the drunk driving mechanic where if you were drinking, it made driving
Like
ungodly hard.
And I think there was like one of the, because I like perfect. Anyway, but yeah, there I remember that like trying to get perfect on that one was really fucking annoying too. So, but anyway,
Yeah. All right,
Sure,
so what do
somebody
we
else
have
will have it.
5?
yeah.
This is probably going to be a surprise to you. That it's this
Is it
low.
Aquanauts?
No, it's not.
Aquanauts.
Aquanauts Holiday. How did you know? Rock Band 2.
Wow.
Rock Band 2 is really, really, really fun. it is and I do think it like really did perfect a lot of the stuff that like first one was terrific, but this had way more songs. They were all licensed. There was no, or at least if there were any covers, I don't remember them. Whereas
They were all licensed.
the first one was almost like was probably at least 50% covers. Because I understand it was a new thing that they were trying to do, and but
the first one had quite a few like non-cover songs.
no, that's why I'm saying it was about like I think it was about 50% covers. All right. Well, I remember.
don't think so.
But what I mean, I remember them being a decent amount. Okay, maybe 70, maybe 30% covers. It doesn't matter. I like
It
Rock
doesn't
Band
matter.
2 a lot. I think that Rock Band 3 like perfected everything across the board. But it is a really good game, and if this wasn't such a banger year, it probably would be up a little bit higher. I'm sure.
I'm sure we will.
Not on my list.
All right, Blaine. What do we have for 5?
All right, so my number 5 is Ninja Gaiden 2 on 360. That was a game that that was one of the first times I really played a game that just fucking kicked my ass left and
I was gonna
right,
say you must be a
and I
math
kept
kid.
going. I was. So this was also like the first time first time I moved out of my parents' place, and yeah, I was like in an apartment at the time with friends while working at Best Buy, and I just like come home, play that, and I'd like, not gonna lie, I had like a little gravity bong next to me, and I'd just like take gravity bong rips, keep playing it, and whenever I get pissed off, I just get more stoned. It
You
was
must
just
have
like
been ungodly stoned playing this game.
I was very, very. I went through a lot, so yeah, it was. But at the because the worst part about it was near the end. There's like a double boss fight, like they're 2 in 1, and I only had one healing item, and I could not backtrack, and I did not have a previous save point. Ah! That's all I can really. I cannot like process words, you know, from that memory. It's just screams. It's just
Black out and wake up and you had finished
yeah,
the game.
exactly. That's pretty much what happened. So just like, what? It's over? Yay! So, and I beat the game once, and I never touched it again. And it's, you know, just one of those where like while I enjoyed the challenge while it was there, but like once it was over, I was like, no, this is it. I'm done. Done. But yeah, no, it like I just liked a lot of the ridiculous bullshit that went on in that game too, when it comes to, you know, that action, you know, hack and slash genre. Like, yeah, it's like technically not like as complex as like Devil May Cry, but you know, it kind of made up for it with its difficulty and in the challenge. So, and that's why it's like, that's why it went above Devil May Cry 4. So,
No tanks in the second one.
Oh God, no.
no, not the tank rooms. But I mean, the double boss fight, like I said, I mean,
Goddamn
was-
tanks, one after the other.
Oh,
right.
right.
We went over that story on that year. I hate that fucking. I went through the game after that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I beat that one
That's
tank
fair.
and then 2 roll out. It's like off. Nope. Done.
I actually do want to play 4 though, because I've heard pretty good things.
My
about
only
4.
issue with 4 is it's not Ryu. That's my
Do you
only.
get to play as
It's a
him
new
now?
generation.
You play as him for part of it.
You play as twin brother
Yeah.
Uri.
You're right. You play as brother Ken.
It's a different Ryu.
It's Ryu, but it's spelled backwards.
Yeah.
You're
Ryu.
Alright, Moon. What do you
All
guys
right.
5?
Number 5. Where'd my list go? Ah, here we are. Number 5. Saints Row 2. This is when Volition finally got their act together on Saints Row. Saints Row 1 was fine, but this is where they started distinguishing themselves away from Rockstar Games with it. It was a little more, they put a little more of their personality
Embraced
into it.
Some goofy bullshit. Yeah,
Yep.
they embraced being silly a lot more, and it definitely worked out in their favor with that one.
But yeah, it's also one of the
Separated them from Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is the Grand Theft Auto formula, but it's fun.
Yep.
It's
Right.
still, like, and I mean, like, goofy, silly.
Yes.
Right. Like, did that one have the dildo bat?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
That
that
three.
was
You
3.
sure?
Yeah, 3 had the.
But there
no,
was I'm pretty sure there was a dildo in
See-
two.
there was a dildo, but not the
Cecil-
dildo, like the big, like
Right.
double-ended dildo bat.
Yeah.
No, 2 had
Yeah,
the one
Ce-
where you drove through the rich neighborhood and sprayed poop on everybody's head.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cecil
Cecil
knows
does
about
that every
dildos
day.
in video games.
I know. I'm
Ugh.
with the dildo. I wave it out the
Got a
window and I
collection.
fling poop at
Got-
people.
I've got a bad dragon
Watch
collection.
my channel.
Yeah,
Which-
yeah, really.
Watch my channel.
Like and subscribe, fuckers.
Uh,
But yeah,
TWEWY is the world ends with you.
Wowie.
Wowie.
Twee-wee.
Twee wee.
Wee wee.
Wee wee.
That would not fit in that small space. So
And,
We all
we
fucking
did it.
stretched out.
and Saints Row 2 is also one of the few games I actually finished. Actually, looking at my list, a good number of these games I actually finished in this year. So
And if I remember correctly, and it was one of those things that it wasn't until later Grand Theft Auto got, Saints Row 2, you could put it on cruise control so you could actually drive and shoot and not have to worry about driving.
I believe you're correct. I believe you're
And it was
correct.
like, this is great.
It's like, please, why does GTA not have this? What the fuck?
Yeah, I need to
It's
shoot
so
people.
little.
Right.
But it's just those little little things that they put in there
Yeah.
that made it more fun. Like, because I said this way back in the day. I'm like, Grand Theft Auto, by all means, is the better made game. You know, graphically, the innovation that they put in there, but it's the little things that they put into Saints Row 2 that made it a more fun game.
Yep.
And that's why I played Grand Theft Auto, or I'm sorry, I played Saints Row 2 more than Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah.
Fair.
Played them both, but I ended up playing Saints Row 2 a lot more.
All right, so we're on number 4 now.
Yes.
And my 4th is going to be a shocker.
Is it
But
Aquanet?
again, it was a
Oh,
pretty
no, not the
banger
Shockmaster.
game. It's
The
not
Shocker.
Aquanet.
No.
Oh.
He's talking Shocker.
Shockmaster.
Exactly. Yes. It's 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Yep.
It is. Oh, will it fit though? It's another long title, so. Fuck it. Wrath of the Lich King.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. I
Who are you and what have you done with Keith?
I pegged that as your number 1.
I thought it would be 1 or 2 on you.
Ooh.
I am putting this on here because one thing that when I was going through my list and remembering the games, remember everything, Wrath of the Lich King has a phenomenal end game, probably the best in the entire World of Warcraft series. The beginning of that game is so dull. Going through Northrend
You
or
start
going
in 2
through
different places.
Beret and Tundra and all that.
Yeah.
It is so dull. I mean, yeah, once you get to Ice Crown and friggin' whatnot, the whole game opens up and it's
I was gonna say,
phenomenal.
Endgame really did make that expand.
Yeah. And granted, that's what an MMO is supposed to be, but you need to have, it needs to be like fun getting there.
the Penny
Yeah.
Arcade
That's why
comic
it's
was-
not higher.
the Penny Arcade comic when it came out was perfect. Where do you remember that? Where it's like, oh wow, the Lich King, we're off to a new continent. What do we need to do? And they had the walrus go with this going, I need you to go and get me 5 pieces of lumber. And like
That-
with like the funky
That's
you know,
fucking
Swedish
perfect.
accent.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, if the beginning of the game wasn't so dull, it probably would have been higher on my list. But yes, probably the best end game of any World of Warcraft. Peak World of Warcraft. Because after that, it was Cataclysm and.
Well, that's when the game.
About that one, the better.
That's gonna say that's when the game fundamentally like changed considerably because they
Yeah.
basically changed the environment to where like you cannot go back to how
Yeah.
that was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a reason it wasn't on anybody's 2010 list.
Right.
I think
Although-
Lich King might appear on other people's lists. Yeah.
I still had the achievement though from Cataclysm where you get if you're flying up in the sky and Deathwing comes by, you get burned and die.
Yep.
Like I still have that on my account, so even
Yep,
though I
legacy
haven't touched the
achievements.
game in a while.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah, that's one I think is going to be talked about some more. So I can move on from that. Phenomenal end game. I loved running. I didn't do Ice Crown when it first came out. I did do Ulduar when it did though. So in my eyes, Ulduar is a much better raid. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I think it's the Ulduar. God, I don't remember. There's too many UL
they-
freaking places in that goddamn
It's
game.
true. Oldemon. Oldemon.
But
they also had
anyways.
Nax Ramus on that.
Ultimon, Ultimin,
Like-
Ulta Dude, Ulta Chick.
Was that?
They
Yeah,
did
that's
Nax.
that one,
that's when they
right.
brought it back.
Yeah, because
I
there was
remember
yes,
the
there's-
original
yes.
Nags up in the air.
yeah.
They turned it into a 10-man instead of the
Yeah.
40-man it was. That's
All
right.
right. So my number 4, Castlevania: Order of Ecclesia.
Hmm.
The
Is that a Soma title? Or
What?
one that had Soma in there?
Shinoa.
Shinoa.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was the final DS one, and while I prefer Portrait of Ruin more, this one kind of like it took everything that was from all the previous ones and just wrapped it up, and it was a really fun game. I really liked Shinoa. I wish they would have done more with her. We're not going to talk about the other. Well, we will talk about the other.
Yeah, we will.
We will, but that's But- really fun game. It kind of revitalized Castlevania again, but yeah,
I'm sure it's
And
pronounced
then
Shinoa.
caused it to
It's
go on
Shinoa.
hiatus.
Is it not Chinois?
no, I think it's Shinoa.
Are
It's
you sure?
Shinoa.
It's Shinoa. See, look,
It's Shinoa because that's how Albus pronounces it in the game.
It's
Sh-
Schwanza.
Chanel number 5.
Shinoa.
but yeah, now and music's phenomenal. Empty Tomb is one of the best Castlevania themes. So
7.
that would make it one of 7 out of how many?
I had to go back and look at the list. It was 300,
So that's not bad.
380 something. Yeah, that's good. Was that the highest order? I'm going down my list. No, that was the highest, 'cause I think Sorrow's Distortion, I think, might have been 9. I'm talking about the list I made where I ranked every single Castlevania song. Because I'm a psychopath.
What does it say?
Well, I was just double checking. This guy. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
It is your
My
turn.
number 4 is Lost Odyssey.
Oh.
It's a bomb in
There's
the
a
arm.
bomb in the arm war. It spawned one of the greatest lines that we still speak to this day.
I pronounced that. I spelled that wrong.
Yep.
There's an E after the S's.
EY.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Solid RPG. Great characters, good story. I never did finish it. I got all the way to the end, but I never finished it. But I really liked it. It was good.
I think you did the same thing I did. You got all the way to the last boss, and I couldn't beat him.
Yes, I
And-
had to like go and like grind.
Yes.
And something else came out, and that was the end of my Odyssey. But it was fun.
I was
While it lasted.
determined. I was determined to beat the final boss, but where you were at, there was nowhere really to grind. So you had to travel way out, and I traveled way out, and I started grinding, and then I forgot where I had to go to fight the final boss, And I was just like, fuck it. I sucks because I want to know. I might go back and start to play it over again at the beginning, but I do remember there was like a lot of dialogue,
Yes.
and I don't necessarily know if I want to go through all of that.
There was one
least
character
it
that annoyed me.
It was really good.
His
though.
name was Jensen.
No, Jensen was the best.
Jensen was annoying.
Wasn't that the game that was made by the original creator of Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the big. That was like the big to do. It was on 3 discs and all, and it is a really well done game. I think
I
that
liked
they
it a lot.
just needed a little bit of tweaking.
Mm.
If they would have put some areas where, like, because where the boss was, there was nothing else. So there
Right.
was no monsters you could go grind and shit. So you had to like
Right.
leave and come all the way. And it was such a pain in the ass. I'm like, can't I just go? Because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck up the last boss. Oh wait, he kicked my ass. Shit. Can't get him yet. Gotta go back. Because I was like, yeah. Anyway, it is a
I
good
think
game.
there was also an achievement where, like, if you collected all of the treasure chests, and I was trying to do that, and then I found out that I missed one somewhere, and I got really mad about it. Because I was
That's cool
using the
work.
strategy guide for that, and I still missed one somehow.
That or there was a glitch and it wouldn't let you get to one.
Who was I talking to about that? Oh, it was Cecil. I was talking about Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
mentioned that I hate because of all the endings, and I did a little research and I realized realistically there's only 2 endings to the game. It's just everything else is like bonus endings. But I was telling Cecil, is like I hate games that have a lot of freaking endings and whatnot because it makes me feel like I have to play the game at a
Star
spreadsheet.
Ocean.
Yeah, oh Jesus!
Star
Yeah.
Ocean, Final
Wasn't that,
Fantasy
wasn't
10.
that one like 99
Final
endings?
Fantasy
No, I
10
think
too.
there's like
Yeah.
200
Yeah.
something.
Some ridiculous.
I remember the
It's
commercial.
insane.
It's like, all right, come on, guys.
That's
Just
the
stop.
gimmick for all the Star Ocean games. It's
Oh, it made me want the game real
It's-
bad, too. I remember the
Oh,
commercial.
really?
There's that many endings? What?
I
I
And
never
they're all
got
just
that game,
little
by the way.
tiny,
I
insignificant
lived
changes.
vicariously through a friend of mine who did go through and get like a metric ton of the endings. I'm like, oh, so what happens in this one? What happens in this one? I forgot all of it, but still, like that's
that
that's
guy
how I
sneezed
went
in the
about that one.
cutscene.
Yeah, basically. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's just this one difference, and it's like, really?
The one ending where you're just locked in a bathroom,
Yeah.
Mm.
And then a
Talk to
flashbang.
Okay.
and then someone throws a flashbang in that on you.
Boom.
And then you
Would
hear,
do something
"Ah."
like
Shit.
Shit.
And then
Yeah,
that's when
shit.
it cuts, and then you're in purgatory with all the other people that are dead.
Yay, Rainbow Six.
Oh, my
Rainbow Six memories.
Rainbow Six memories.
Oh.
Getting blown up by fucking Tommy at like 3 in the morning. I got to go to work in like 2 hours.
But the flashbang incident where all the people that are dead and we're like, he's hiding in the bathroom, isn't he? Yep. It's like, oh, he's gonna try to throw a flashbang in there because we're doing commentary as it's
Mhm.
happening. And then we see him throw, and then the door shuts. But it's like, oh, shit.
And you see the flash of light under the door.
If only we could have recorded that.
Really?
Oh God,
No,
yeah.
that shit-
Only we would have.
That would have been like fucking Leroy Jenkins. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I had
Leroy!
seen, I
We've
would
been
go back.
famous.
Mm.
I would go back and warn the old us that we need to record all of these.
Oh my
ridiculous-
God.
I would,
All
and
of
then
them.
I would go back in time and tell you, don't you fucking dare do that.
This will ruin all of our careers.
Look,
We
in
had-
20 years, you will still be talking about your dumbness doing this.
Ashley Olsen was
Yes,
killed
you-
by a finger, you know, or what? Yeah, well,
Much worse than
I didn't
that.
I didn't go into the bad ones. I was just using one that was
Yeah.
pretty, you know, pretty safe
Fame.
Behind the
Yeah.
tree.
behind the tree.
Anyway,
Okay, see, so
Yes.
before we get ruined, what did we got
For
before?
what for me was Dead Space. Phenomenal, very, very, very scary game that thankfully did get the appreciation it deserved. I think they kind of dropped the ball a lot with with 3. And then the
Three, yeah.
remake, I didn't like the changes that they made, but it still was, at least gameplay-wise, was close to the first one. But honestly, the original still looks terrific, and I really didn't think that all they needed to do was just port it to modern systems. They didn't need to do like a full overhaul of it and change some stuff in it. But still, the original terrific game, legit scary, legit creepy, invokes a lot of like elements of like Alien and The Thing, and just a really fun game that is kick-ass, and I've always enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the little bit I played, but didn't make my list. But I enjoyed what I played.
I
gotta go back and
enjoyed that
wrap it up.
game considerably, and we'll speak more on it later.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
speak
on,
more
hold
in it a
on
bit.
one sec.
No, we'll speak more on that.
Yeah. See, now you're a necromorph. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
Alrighty. What do we got for 4, Blaine?
My number 4 is Burnout Paradise.
Yes.
That is just an absolutely fantastic and fun as hell arcadey racer that I wish we could have games like racing games like that again. I don't need every racing game to be a fucking sim. Like, I don't need to get every fucking little part for my car. No, I don't care about any of that.
I just want to crash.
I want to go fast,
Yes.
crash into shit, cause insane mayhem. Because I think after that, the only other game that was like kind of close to it in terms of like an arcadey racer was Split Second. That was another one that was fun, but that was still leaning a little like, that one, didn't have the crashing necessarily. I mean, it had like these environmental triggers you could do, but like your car wasn't the actual vehicle of chaos.
Right.
So yeah, Burnout Paradise, just absolute fun as fuck racing game that, remake something. I don't know. I just need it back. I need it back.
Well, there is a remake out. It's been remastered.
Oh, it has?
Yep, you can get a you can get a remaster right now, and it plays beautifully.
Let's see, Steam.
Whenever I play
Oh, yeah.
racing games, that's what I always do. I always turn around and go the opposite direction and try to run into things.
Well, that's the cool thing.
quickly and-
Well, that was Burnout.
or-
Yeah, just the original Burnout.
That was
I
a
try
core
to hit,
mechanic.
ramps. I try to hit ramps to like have like insane airtime and like crash. And,
Yep.
Like I was a big San Francisco Rush
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
because
Yep.
basically it was just let's see how many cool jumps I can make and how many people I can like run over.
Mm.
Yeah, you would enjoy Burnout Paradise then,
I probably would.
Yeah.
because it's an open world. There's a lot of things you can ramp off of. You can smear cars all over the place. There's no people in the world though.
I
Right.
know there was one on the PSP that I had that was really fun.
But yeah, EA actually did a remaster of Burnout Paradise. I was shocked that they actually did it.
Yeah, I'm looking through this and I'm seeing like they added some stuff here too, like just a lot of just
Yeah,
extra hours of content. To
yeah,
do.
you get all the add-ons that they put out for it.
Yeah, wondering. Though I'm seeing it has mixed, and I'm wondering why.
EA launcher and
Yeah.
requiring an EA.
Yep, it's stability
Damn it, EA.
issues.
Yeah,
I wonder if there's any mods out there.
I tend to play it on console, so I'm fine there.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
First of all, Lone Wolf, thank you for the follow. Just saw that. Moon. What do we
Number
got for number 4?
Number 4, Little Big Planet. And that's all one word. Little Big Planet.
I
Okay,
remember
we
that
do it
one.
all one word.
Mm-hmm.
Fit better.
Sackboy.
Sackboy, yeah.
Yeah, Sackboy was introduced to the
Didn't he
world.
become like the mascot for a while for
Yeah.
PlayStation?
A little bit,
Okay.
for a little while. But yeah, this was a game that you could play. It was a great platformer, and then you could, once you were finished with it, you could play all the different levels that people made that were either good or bad or completely unfinishable. Just all over the place, but it was a game that you could just continue to play over and over and over because, like I said, you can make your own levels, so there was tons to replay value right there.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. You could custom make your Sackboy because they had various licensed characters and whatnot. I do remember specifically they had God of War, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I was surprised at how realistic everything looked in that game.
Yeah,
I gotta-
it had a good art style. To
Yeah.
it, where like it was kind of like that weird blend of like kind of realistic looking, but also not
Yep,
at all. Like it was still very whimsical feeling.
yep. Like,
That's another one that somehow got past me.
yeah,
I think because I didn't have a PS3 at the time.
I like the physics in it and stuff. That
Yep.
was
Mhm.
when you could go in. That was part of the fun of being able to go in and make your levels. Was that you were using the physics and kind of making like doing like domino effect kind of stuff. And
Yep.
it was
Yeah.
cool to see what people were able to do with that.
yeah. And there was
I liked it, but I stink at platformers. So
yeah, there was some amazing games that people made. I remember, it might have been a later version of the game, but I do remember someone had actually made a top-down shooter with it with one of the levels. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah, people would make wild things with that.
Then Medium Molecule was shuttered. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that was
well, I think what happened was Sony had them crap out like too many. you know,
Yeah,
'cause they made. I think they did like a VR one, and it was just like, all right, what are you doing?
I want to say they did at least
a
4 of
company
them.
oversaturating a market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet we're not going to talk about that later. Anyways, number 3. Good. Moon got it. Oh yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. So number 3, Mega Man 9.
Woohoo!
Anybody that knows me knows that I am a massive Mega Man fan. So they were probably stunned when I did 2010 and Mega Man 10 wasn't on there. The issue with that is because Mega Man 9 exists. And Mega Man 9 is proof that you need good stage design in a platforming game in order to have a
good game.
platforming game. And Mega Man 9, in fact, has that. It also has a phenomenal soundtrack, which, again, I ranked Mega Man songs too because, like I said, I'm a psychopath.
Psycho.
Are you wearing a Mega Man shirt?
No, I'm
I
running.
was gonna say that was even.
No, he's
I
wearing
thought it
Was that
blue, I was-
Mega
It's
Man
all
underwear.
eased. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Oops, all E's.
I just saw the blue and assumed it was.
No, I could go get my Mega Man onesie.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I actually should have worn it, but that would have given away the fact that this is on my list. But anyways, the game is very fun. The game is very fun. It's got phenomenal weapons that work well with the game itself and the levels. Like I said, good level design can make a much better game. It's also very old school. I mean, I think that was the big selling point with it, was the fact that it stepped away from the graphical style of 8, where it was kind of advancing, and went back to the OG NES style that Mega Man was more known for. Pretty much this also opened the door for the thousands of fan games that are out there now, many of which are actually very good, and if we ever get to a year that one's come out, will more than likely make my list. excuse me, sorry. I lost track of what I was saying. Mega Man 9, great game. I guess I can leave it at that. It's on the Mega Man anniversary. It's on Mega Man Anniversary
Your favorite
Collection
mini
2.
boss
so
from Mega Man 9.
my favorite mini boss from Mega Man 9?
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm trying to remember which ones are there now. Hold on. You're saying mini boss or robot?
Like,
master?
well,
What do you mean?
the robot.
Yeah.
Robot master. Okay.
I called them mini bosses. Is that bad?
Well, I think mini bosses.
Actually, they're
They
robot
were
now.
bosses.
No,
Actually.
I hear mini boss. I think a boss in the level itself, not the
Right.
boss of the level. So
Okay.
favorite robot master in 9.
Oh, there's a term. It's robot master.
Yes.
My bad.
Actually.
Doesn't matter. There's a. You know what? Just because it's not a man, I'm gonna go with Splash Woman.
Ooh.
So just because it's different.
Yeah.
Because isn't she the first female robot master?
Yes. And the only one.
Wow.
So
Mega Man needs to get with it. Come on.
See what happens when the new one comes out.
Yeah.
When's the new one coming out?
27.
This year, right?
there's a song about
Supposedly
Splash Woman.
gonna be in
There's also a
27.
lot of artwork.
Oh, I'm sure there
about
is.
I bet
Splash
she's
Woman,
been
which I don't
Rule
wanna get into.
34 quite a bit.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't that
And-
make her a robot mistress?
And he's got all the pictures.
I got none of them.
Hard drive.
Not that I haven't seen them, but I've got none of them.
He's got them
Let's check
bookmarked.
the number.
Hmm.
We have
Anyways, yeah.
people researching this now. Sweet.
I'm sure
Yes.
people are now
Yeah.
Let us
researching
know
it,
the yeah.
Let's see.
Yes.
There's a
So,
Fudanari version.
Of course, it's a Fudanari version.
so my number 3, it's been mentioned before. I'm going Castle Crashers. Such a
Solid.
fun game.
Show them the Castle Crash.
701. Okay, thank you, Scamdar.
We own
Nice.
the Red Knight.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, nice.
We got it at Comic Con.
Yep.
Nice.
It's such a simple game, but so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So much replayability because when you beat it with one knight, you get somebody else. So you beat it with them, you get somebody else.
Yep.
You go through collecting all the critters, all the different weapons. It's
And we played
What was
it.
your
Yeah.
What was your favorite critter? Do you remember?
was the ram the one that would do.
The ram was cute.
I like the ram.
I seem to think the Ram was one of the better
I-
ones.
I liked Ceiling Cat.
Like there was
course you
Of
did.
course you did.
Of course I did.
because
But
then
it was
just-
Ceiling
it just-
Cat.
because it just opened up so many options of like, all right, I need this critter because I need somebody to do this,
Mhm.
and just the humor in the
I was just waiting for a poop joke. Chocolate poo.
could have made more jokes.
The cool thing,
Yeah,
the cool thing about Castle Crashers is Behemoth, the developers, they have a booth every year at PAX, and they've got this giant 4-player arcade set up with just that game on it, and they have it in their booth every year, and it's just
okay. We're
Everyone
picking up
plays it.
all the companions. I like the Bitey Bat.
Mighty
Mm.
Bat was cute.
Bitey Bat was good.
I like the Cardinal. There's
It's just so fun. And,
Sherbert, a little
Sure,
orange.
and after-
Herbert was Ceiling Cat.
Yeah.
and after hearing Cecil saying he played it with Riker, I kind of want to download it just to have Kanan play it with me because I'm sure
Or
he would.
Maggie.
I'm sure he would have a blast with it
I think he
Oh,
because
would
you
it's
guys, seriously, I had so much fun with him. Like, he was laughing the whole time. I think you guys would have an absolute blast.
Just, yeah.
You
So
should.
I think I may
That's a good idea.
re-download it
I think
because
you
it and it's not. There's difficulty to it, but it's a very simple game.
oh yeah.
And you level up enough to where
Yeah.
if you are having trouble, you can kind of go back and, like, you know,
Yeah.
play the earlier levels.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just, you know, get a little bit more power.
So yeah.
Yeah, grinding wasn't as bad in that game.
And I think playing it co-op, couldn't you like resuscitate?
Yes.
Somebody died, you could go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
So that made it a little bit more bearable.
So fun.
Yeah, really fun.
That's all.
All right, Bridget, what do we have for number 3?
Wrath of the Lich King. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, the others will talk about it.
I
so.
really enjoyed this expansion. It was my favorite one, but it was also the beginning of the end for me, for WoW.
Am you forgetting
It
a
was the
life?
beginning of the end for a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
the community started to become toxic.
Good thing you never played Cataclysm.
Because
I
Oh,
came
God.
back briefly during Mists of Pandaria for like a month, and I was like, nope, because it got worse somehow. But I really liked the story. I liked Arthas. I liked the areas. I liked was it Dalaran? Was the floating city?
Mhm.
I liked the little
Yes.
choo-choo
Yeah.
train that made everybody go choo-choo, choo-choo.
You seem to have been the only one.
Probably.
Although I dropped that shit
Yes, you
everywhere,
did.
So.
Yes, you did.
It's special to me because I got to play with most of you.
Yep.
Aw.
But it was the beginning of the end. Like, people just became complete assholes. It wasn't fun anymore. But I did enjoy it.
one thing.
My ex-girlfriend Samantha was a huge WoW fan. We went to go see Warcraft.
Oh, this is good. I'm in this. I get it. I get the lore, and I'm like,
That might have been a better TV series than a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
most likely, yeah.
People were wondering where Sylvanas was.
They should not have
She
been
was
wondering.
working on her plot armor. Damn it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
They were setting things. Yeah, I think people don't understand. I think they wanted them to shove too much into there, and then that would have been the
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
Would have been like, oh,
Exactly.
it's loaded. It's like they kind of
They-
just laid out not a basic story, but they kind of put the foundation there for stuff that was going to be in the
Like-
the trilogy.
Yep.
That shit was gonna set up Thrall as like our
Yeah.
big hero. Like
Mm.
it was setting him up right there, and I'm like, it would have been cool, but no.
It would've been
I'm
cool.
tempted to go watch the movie now. No, do it after this.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Maybe not now.
Not
Yeah.
now.
Not right now. In
Maybe
about an
later.
hour and a half or so, you can go watch the movie.
But yeah, I'd probably say the one last thing to kind of put in for WoW and Wrath of the Lich King is that even though I enjoyed it as well, like I'll just straight up say it's not on my list. But even though
Wow.
Even though I-
Okay.
even though I enjoyed it, there were just other things that kind of took it over. And yeah, like it really was the beginning of the end, and when the toxicity of that game really started to ramp up, because I recall like I just tried out Arena a few times and that was it, and I sucked ass at it. But like frequently I had people that would just harass me because I had a shit Arena record, and I was just like, I don't care, shut up.
Right.
And it's
It was
just so annoying.
Cataclysm is when it really started, where they would either look at your item level or use the damage meter, and if you weren't performing, they would just remove
That
you
Yes.
from
happened
the
before
group without
Cataclysm,
warning.
though, because I remember getting kicked from groups because of that, and I was
But
like,
Catacly-
what the hell?
But Cataclysm is when it really.
Cataclysm was where
It was,
really.
it was
like,
there
got there.
previously,
Yeah.
but Cataclysm's when it.
Like, how do you expect to get better gear?
Exactly.
if people are kicking
Your
you out. of their
tanking
group?
gear sucks. That's why
Mhm.
I'm doing this dungeon to
Right.
get the better gear.
Right.
People just weren't nice.
No.
No.
Mm.
We need
So
you to
that's
have
how
4
it
years of
wasn't
work
fun.
experience.
Find another healer. Blah.
Yeah, right. 4 years of work experience for this entry level job.
All right, Cecil.
Again, this is such a banger year. Normally, this game would be up higher, but I gotta go Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was.
There's my.
I know.
I was
That
wrong
is-
on my prediction.
That kind of goes to like the
Okay.
next 2 games are that good that
Well,
a
then
Fallout
I don't know.
game.
I don't. That's what I pegged for your one. by
You
the
pegged
way.
for my one? Yeah. You know what? I was
Same.
thinking for the future, like, it would be fun if we each kind of guessed, like, but then I was like, that would add too
Me and
much.
Keith, I told Keith my predictions on stuff.
Mm.
You all know what my number one is. So I'm not
Hello
even gonna
Kitty
bring it
Island
in front of you
Adventures?
already.
It's Aquanaut.
I could just go to it.
It's Hello Kitty Online.
Aquanaut. Yeah.
But yeah,
You know
Fallout
what's
3.
funny about that is my daughter now has Hello Kitty Island Adventures.
I know they
Yeah,
made
and
it
all
and
these years
loves
later, it
it.
became a real game.
all of
yeah.
these, and apparently it's kind of fun.
Well, she loves it.
Really? Okay.
Well,
That's
the-
all the endorsement I need.
It's
I'm
Isn't
gonna
it
buy
basically
It's a
Hello
watered
Kitty
down-
Animal Crossing?
It's
So-
pretty much.
Yeah, it's a watered
Yeah.
down Animal
Pretty
Crossing.
much.
It's a watered down
Right,
Animal Crossing
yeah.
with Hello Kitty. Was
Yeah.
it Sanyo or Sanrio?
Sanrio.
Sanrio.
Sanrio branding all over it.
So
I like how he went from this being about Fallout 3 to Hello
Right,
Kitty
Hello
Island
Kitty.
Adventures.
Well, now we're talking about what I really wanted to talk about.
well, I just have a side note on the Hello Kitty thing, and it actually deals with this year. So at PAX that year, whoever put together Hello Kitty Online was at PAX that year, and they just brought boxes and boxes and boxes of the game to give out to people at PAX. So much so that by the end, there was cases that they were giving all of us enforcers. So at one point, we were actually sort of organizing a Hello Kitty Online takeover by the PAX enforcers.
That's hilarious. Are you trying to tell me you have a case of Hello Kitty Online somewhere in your?
No. I might have one box copy of the game still somewhere, but no, I don't have a case.
I have a copy, like, over there somewhere still.
We have one somewhere.
Do you have one? So apparently they just gave them out to everybody.
Yeah.
And
I
It's
think I
kinda
got
like
it when I
in the-
worked at GameStop.
that might have been it, because I have a buddy of mine that worked there, and he used to just give me stuff all the time. So I think that was one of the. He's like, here, you'll like this shit.
I do.
Yeah, you know me so well.
My favorite is Draco Cat.
But back to little gay fuel.
Not when I'm drinking.
But
Sorry, we're talking
Swallow,
about
Patrick,
so I
swallow.
had to bring it back to.
Fallout 3 is really good.
Oh, and there goes the copyright on my stream now.
Gob.
Bob was in Fallout 3.
Gob was my favorite. What a cool
I-
ghoul.
I think it was. I was sad that they went away from like the overhead isometric thing from 1 and 2, and they made it a little bit. They turned it into not a first-person shooter, but like a first-person game. But I think that they had the best of intentions. The world building was there. The writing was there. It was fun to play. The aiming I forget what whatever the bat.
Vats.
Thank you. The VATS.
Yeah.
The VATS was a stroke of genius because it made it like fun, and I never got tired of seeing people erupt in fountains of blood in slow
Yeah.
motion.
And Liam Neeson.
And Liam Neeson is your dad.
You make
It's
sure that you don't get taken.
right. Yeah,
Skittles.
He should have been in Fallout 4 then.
right. It's a good game, and I have the I have the collector's edition where they had the came with the Pip-Boy and all that. So
No, that was
Nice.
4.
That was
That was
what
4.
Was the Pip-Boy? What
Yep.
was the
3 was
what
the
was,
lunchbox.
3 was the lunchbox. That's it. All right. Well, I have the
We'll talk about
lunchbox
it
back
later.
there somewhere. Yeah. 3.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
3's great. Yeah, 3's great.
Yeah, Patrick needs to get to his worst.
No.
So-
Oh no.
It was a
Nate,
terrible
what do we
game.
got for 3?
Alright, my number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 4. I 100% of that game. I did everything.
Nice.
Every fucking pigeon.
Oh God.
Everything.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did it all. Like I could pull up my Xbox account and bring up the achievements and everything. Like and I think I completed everything in all the DLCs as well. Like I
Nice.
just did everything in that game. It was the first GTA where I did that in as well. Like I attempted with 5, but there's like some
the slips of paper.
yeah, or I think in 5 the thing that messed me up was the random encounters, because those are very, very particular in that game. The encounters in 4 were like it was like if once they're there, and you can go back to them. You know, if you're on a mission or something. But like in 5, there was these ones where it's like even if you were on a mission, you had to like stop and get to them immediately, or they're completely gone. Like they won't spawn again. But yeah, 4 had just overall mechanics in the game, and love the story. Even while I was trying to do all the collectible stuff, you still have wait, no, never mind, not that save file. It was when I was trying to do some other stuff before the game finished. It's like you still have your oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name, but Nico's
Ted.
Yeah,
Ted.
Bob.
Nico's cousin.
Roman.
Ron.
Roman. Roman. And that's another one where it's just the collection of characters in that game. Little Jacob as well was great.
Let's play bowling.
Like he needed subtitles. Little Jacob needed subtitles in that game, or else you had no idea what the fuck he was saying. So, but yeah.
Cousin, it's
Let's
your
go
cousin. Let's
bowling.
go bowling.
Cousin.
How are you, me
And the,
brother?
the one hidden Easter egg that I loved about that game is when you went into the internet cafe and you looked up the little girl's pageant thing, and it instantly gave you 5 stars.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there was
I like,
that.
I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. But I did. I'm like,
That was
yep,
my favorite
I-
Easter egg in the whole
sense.
game.
I ended up going bowling so much in that game, I figured out the perfect spot
Yeah,
and everything to get a strike every time.
yeah. I think when I was going for like the achievements on that's when I found that strat. They're just like, just go right here.
Just
It's
bip, bip,
every time.
Ding, ding, ding.
Don't. And that's one of the charms of that game, is that it had like shit that you could kind of cheese in there.
Where
I like
where,
that.
all the ones previously up to that, I wouldn't say they were serious, but there was a humor element where 4 was the one where it's like, this is the most serious one you can get, and I
Yeah.
think that's what makes it
Yeah.
so special.
Yeah. It had its little humor spots, but they took it more
It was
seriously.
the most grounded Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because like in the midst of this fucking tragic story going on, you have those elevated moments, and everything balances out to this very complete experience. And then even on top of that, the multiplayer was actually really fun in that one. Even though it wasn't like the same as 5, where it's basically your own like city MMO of crime, which is basically what GTA Online became.
Buy
Yeah.
our cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy a
and-
shark
and
card.
Yeah.
Eh.
Shark
You
card.
could do this race
Money.
a billion times, or you could just
Yeah.
buy this card.
Right.
I
Um,
don't like GTA
there was-
Online, in case you can't tell.
right. Trust
It
me,
had good
I'm.
intentions.
It did, and that's also why like I'm frustrated with Rockstar with how they kind of abandoned Red Dead's online mode, because that could have been fan-fucking-tastic, but they just it wasn't printing them money,
Yeah.
billions of dollars a year, so they were just like, nah, we could spend money on it easily, but we're not going to. It's like, okay, go
we
fuck
don't
yourself.
wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 was just
No.
phenomenal.
No cowboy shark cards.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, but now I want a shark card with a shark as a cowboy hat on. I'd buy that one.
Audio Surf.
It's a fun game.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I played that so much. I think the last time I played it was last year, just for funsies, because I still play Audio Surf 2 a lot, still also. But yeah, such a fun game for playing with your own music. Just
Yep.
go through your files and start throwing your songs in there, and then just ride the wave.
Yeah, the only thing is that it doesn't like sync with a Spotify or a YouTube. Well, you do have to have the files themselves.
Yeah, the
which makes
MP3s.
sense from a technical standpoint, but
Right.
Yeah.
no. So
I
is that it?
well, pretty much. I mean,
I mean,
You-
yeah, I guess.
I actually a lot of my original streaming was with Audio Surf. I'm surprised I didn't get banned for playing it, because I was just using regular, my music. So,
Right.
and the funny thing is shortly after I stopped playing it and started playing something else is about the time Twitch started really cracking down on people playing copyrighted music. So I was like, I think I picked the right time to stop playing it.
I did a Rock Band stream like early on in my stream, and pretty much as soon as I was done streaming, the VOD just went.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deleted
I
it.
think that's what they do
I'm not
now.
saying I deleted it. They
Yeah.
Well, now they
deleted it
just
immediately.
mute it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think because I know one creator I follow was it Meat Canyon on Twitch, since he plays a lot of.
I love Meat
Yeah.
Canyon.
Dude, same here. I love all this stuff. But anyway, like on his streams, like he plays a lot of like music and everything, and yeah, his VODs just aren't there. Like I think they just kill VODs if there's like a lot of it. If
Yeah.
it's like here and there, they might mute it, but if it's like throughout, they're just like, nah, we're just fucking axing it.
Mhm.
Which I mean,
I mean,
kind of get.
it's better than the alternative.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. I also know there's ways that you can kind of route things to where, like, your music, if you have it, like, in Spotify, you can technically take out certain audio sources from the VOD only. Like,
Mhm.
in the stream, it'll be there, but in the VOD, it's just, you wouldn't hear any music.
Mhm.
Even if
Right.
you just started kind of mumbling along to it, they'd just be like, oh, well, he's just a crazy person, I guess.
Now, see, that's something I could see AI being useful for.
Right.
Like if you could have it, if you could have it go in and be like, all right, remove the background audio, and it would remove that. but
Yeah.
like that's okay. That's fine. I could see that being useful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Anyway, yeah. I guess we'll move on then. I ruined everything with that freaking
You didn't
sound
ruin
clip.
anything.
No.
No,
Joe
I think
Pesci
we're
did.
winding down on the subject
No,
anyway.
no,
Yeah.
I ruined
Ruined
quite a
fucking
bit,
Beatles
trust
song.
me.
Yeah. Joe Pesci.
All right, my number two, and it's already been talked about. Castlevania: Order of Ecclesia.
Castlemania?
And we did a Castlevania ranking stream, Cecil, Patrick, and I. One of the first streams we did together.
And it went all good
and
until the very end.
the last
Yeah,
three.
it went tits up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I basically, this game, I believe Patrick was going to put in the A tier, and I demanded it be in the S tier, while I, carried rules. Anyways,
Corporate rules.
Torture rules.
He gets so
Order
loud
of,
and
Order of
talks
Ecclesia,
about
you are right, Order of Ecclesia rules. Order of Ecclesia did the giant enemy crab beam.
Yes.
I know that wasn't mentioned earlier. And its weak point for massive damage. The customization I know Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow had phenomenal customizations with the souls, but Order of Ecclesia took that to a whole nother level and different combination of stuff that you can do. It's a great game. It's a great game for basically fans of both types of Castlevania because it literally is. It starts out the first half as a classicvania, and then the second half is a Metroidvania. I mean, there is still Metroidvania elements within the first half, but it is a more linear path. Whereas later in the game, it's basically thrown into the castle and like told to go nuts.
To go Aquanet.
Anyways, no, Order of Ecclesia is a lot of fun. One of the best Castlevania games in the series. Not the best, but one of the best. And if we ever do, what year was that? 2002 that Aria came out? Whatever. No, one of the best of the series, and directly responsible for a wonderful game called Bloodstained.
Mhm.
So, which is very, very similar in style and
Oh, that's
playability.
that was from the original Castlevania creator, right?
That was from
Yep.
Iga, yeah. Iga. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Aren't they doing another one here soon?
I would
Yep.
be surprised.
They
That's
are.
gonna be
It's
in a
already
3D
on my
engine.
Steam wish list.
Yeah.
They actually released DLC for it that was basically Simon's Quest.
Oh, nice.
It's
Yeah.
not like Konami's doing anything with Castlevania anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. Well, it's
It-
still, they're still
it was-
working on.
Was
Yeah.
that
I know they're
Happy
still working
Mode
on it.
or
What I
a-
played was it was good.
Ooh.
All right, yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
It was good. I wouldn't say it's phenomenal.
I
but it was
think it's gonna be very good. Because the thing, the company that's doing it is Retroware, and everything that they
Yeah.
just let somebody else make them.
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
But
Fair
I
enough.
think it's gonna be fun.
Hopefully-
I
It
will
needs a little
play
bit.
it. when it comes
They're
out.
doing
I
the
will
Toxic
definitely download it.
the Toxic event Toxic Crusaders
Yeah.
game
Mm.
with Psycho Stick on
Yes.
the soundtrack. I mean,
Yeah.
No.
That came out, I thought.
not yet.
Not
I
yet?
thought it
No?
was
Yeah.
scheduled to come out, but it got delayed again.
Nah.
But
Mm.
But like Harry
Oh, okay.
Partridge, who is in
Yeah.
there, like he did some voice work for it, and they got a lot of. It's gonna be really fun. But anywho,
Ah,
Number
Patrick,
two.
what do we got for number
It's been
2?
brought up several times. Wrath of
nah, mwaha.
So we
Wrath of the
your
Lich
number
King.
one.
This is peak WoW at its peak. It gave us the conclusion of the Arthas storyline, which is probably WoW's best storyline. It again, it was just peak WoW that like this is when you got everybody to play. Like there was starts of that in Burning Crusade, but Lich King brought in people that like I don't know what this is, but everybody's playing it. It spawned the South Park episode. So if you know South
Yep.
Park, it has hit something.
Mhm.
There's a lot of memorable dungeons in this, but they're memorable for the wrong reasons. We're gonna put the Oculus, the worst dungeon in WoW, but
Mm.
Oculus.
Which one? Is that where you
was
fought
where
the
you rode
dragon?
the dragon, and nobody knew how to do it, even though it's a full thing. but
Okay. Everybody
Yes.
jumped on a DPS dragon. Nobody jumped on
Yes.
the healers.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah, now
Yes.
I remember.
Mhm.
Caverns
Yeah.
of Time. Yeah,
Mm.
fuck that.
No, that one wasn't. No, this was in the Nexus. This was in the Borean Tundra. The Oculus.
Oh, okay.
I remember this.
No, Caverns of Time. That was
That was
calling
Culling
a
Strat, which is
That was
one of the
good.
best dungeons.
That one was good.
No, if you're thinking Caverns of Time, horrible. You're thinking of the Battle of Mount
Yes,
Hydra.
the raid.
Oh yeah.
That was the
That was
constant
Yeah.
waves of enemies.
The one he's talking about, like you could easily fall to your death, right?
Yeah,
Like there were islands.
Yeah.
I remember.
Mm.
but just Lich King hit on all cylinders.
You
Yes,
fight
you
James
do.
Brown.
Now that was a later patch, but yeah, no, you did fight James Brown.
Oh, now I remember this one.
Yes,
Okay.
because you could get like
Yeah.
he had like the biggest satchel.
Pop his
Papa's
brand new bag.
Yeah.
And just like the little Easter eggs they had in Dalaran, where it was just you were running around to find every little thing in Dalaran. I just loved it. I think mainly it was the story of it because you got that conclusion of the Arthas storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said the end game is good, because that was where I started to get to talk about Arthas instead of giant walruses looking for lumber.
Right.
But they
Well, and the other
learned but they learned from their mistake of Burning Crusade and had 2 starting zones, so not everybody is in one and the game crashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still pretty.
It was still
packed
hectic.
anyways, but
It was.
I remember the queue
it was
times.
improved.
Well, when you got
It was improved.
And then the
Yes.
lead up to it where they had the Scourge invasion, it just drew you in. It's like, all right, we're packing our shit. We're going to Northrend. We're getting this motherfucker.
And the Death Knight.
Ah, Bridget, what do you have for number
I have
2?
Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon
Mm.
for Wii. Why are you laughing?
Just gonna
The
go
most random.
Fables.
Like, no, it's you. It makes sense, but
It is perfectly a Bridget
yes,
game.
yes.
And I mean that with
Yes.
with 100% love.
I have loved.
That is definitely a game.
I've always loved the Chocobo's Dungeon games. They're just really fun. They're dungeon crawls, and you get to pick up items. But this was the first one. They made a DS one later too. But this was one where it was really cute because it was all like a storybook, like a pop-up book, and the art style was just really pretty. And of course, all the classic music from Final Fantasy, and I played the hell out of this game. It was one of the very few Wii games where like you didn't really use the Wii emote to like you just used it as a regular.
Also, it was fun.
It wasn't a waggle game.
It wasn't. It had no gimmicks. I didn't have to get up and like dance or anything. It was just, just Final Fantasy. It was fun.
I die on this hill. The only game that did the motion physics right with the Wii is WarioWare.
Mm.
I love.
I did not enjoy any
Ah.
other physics game.
There was one that I did for review, and I can't remember what it was. It was part of the Ace Combat series, and it was one they did for the Wii. And that one, they got the controls down really well too. But it wasn't one that did well. It didn't sell well because.
Would it have worked without the motion controls though?
I think you could have played it without the motion controls, but it's just the way they did the motion controls. Because the nunchuck, you actually had to go up and down with it, and it actually did what would normally do as a if you were flying. So, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It
actually like
yeah.
like the yaw. or
Yeah.
whatever, I think it's called.
Yeah, the controls that were like what you would actually use for flying type situation. So, anyways.
You weren't in aviation in the army, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Thanks.
Yeah, I actually made a tank jump, so I did have a flying tank.
Hey, did fly
That was
thing.
just when you were tripping on acid.
No. That was a hotel room.
No, that was Hellraiser.
That was Hellraiser in a hotel room.
All right, Cecil.
Not one of those
What
proudest
do we got?
moments.
I forgot that story that you said you watched Hellraiser on
Oh,
acid.
oh,
We're all
Speaking of the Hellraiser,
lost you.
the Hellraiser story, something brought up about Turok 2, and me and Bridget immediately go, "Oh, that was the game Blaine almost died."
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got to play because I almost died. Yeah.
I forget what brought up Turok 2, but we both immediately like,
Right.
Blaine almost died during that game.
That's right.
Okay, so what are you up to?
I have quite possibly my favorite DS game, Advance Wars: Days of Ruin.
Ah.
So
I was really
What's
hoping
Advance
you were
Wars?
good.
gonna surprise me and say the world ends.
No, I couldn't get into that one.
Is this one of your laundry games?
No, that was Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
No, but Advance Wars: Days of Ruin, because that came out after we had already me and Mary had moved in together. But well, we were married.
I was gonna say you should have already been married.
Yeah, we were married by that point.
You
So
told.
yeah, no, it was not my no. By that point, I was like, "Bitch, we're married. You do the laundry."
I'm texting Mary right now.
He's upstairs watching Hallmark. But yeah, it is.
She's eating a pretzel too, a big pretzel.
Oh
and you
God,
got her hot chocolate.
dude, last night I gave her hot chocolate. Didn't give her any because she got a pretzel.
Chocolate goo.
Chocolate in your asshole. Not while she's drinking.
Oh.
Drinking.
It has a great story. It's a post-apocalyptic story. It's very dark, considering that the first Advance Wars were very kind of cartoony.
Yeah.
Like
I had
this
the one
is a
on GBA, it was
really,
good.
really, incredibly dark story about that fucking that Naughty Dog ripped it off, where there's this virus that's going around that makes people like erupt in like vines and flowers and shit, and it just kills you in the most horrendous of ways. And so there's this conspiracy where they're trying to figure out like why this is happening, and you're like this new recruit and you have to like help fight back against like marauders and stuff. Great graphics, incredibly fun, a shit ton of missions. Like there's a lot of side missions you can do, as well as like the main story. The last boss is a bitch, but he's not impossible. It's just, you really have to be smart. And it is a phenomenal game. And as much as I like the dual screenedness of it on the DS, where you had your maps and you could kind of look, I wish that they would somehow figure out a way to port this to like the Switch, because I know they did bring Advance Wars 1 and 2 to the Switch, but I don't think that a lot of people like this because of the changes. And I love this because of the changes, because of the dark nature of it, because of all the things that it was very much not an Advance Wars game, but it was. And it's phenomenal. I played it quite a few times, and it is a damn good game.
Nice.
Oh, go ahead.
So that was it.
Oh, I thought you had something to say. Okay. All right, Blaine. What do we got?
Our number 2 is Metal Gear Solid 4: Guns of the Patriots. That one I really dove head first into right out of the gate. It wasn't like, oh, later on I ended up getting into it. It's like, no, like right when it came out, I played the shit out of it and finished it. Granted, the one downside was that like whenever there was the final cutscene, which I think is like, 74 minutes long. 74. It is 7. I think it clocks in officially at 74 minutes. So, like,
holy cow!
I think it's the longest cutscene in a game.
Can you pause it?
Yeah. No.
Can you skip it?
So if you have to go to the bathroom,
I think so.
You're screwed.
you better get a bucket. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did you have a bucket?
No, I think I sat through it.
Oh man.
I sat through
somebody.
it too.
I
He had a
think somebody
Gatorade
warned
bottle.
me of it. I think
Yeah.
somebody warned me of it before that it's like, just set the controller down. You'll be there for a while.
Is
Like,
it like
I
the
heard
third
it
one where
was
you're on the
long.
ladder forever?
No, it's not that long.
Okay.
No, it's just. But the thing is, like, I remember somebody said, "Oh, it's long," but I didn't know how long. I was thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be like a 30-minute cutscene or something." I bet.
You just kept
And
going.
I'm just like, it's fucking. It keeps going.
End. Why won't you end?
Yeah.
Because
I think
Kojima wants to be a movie director.
Right. Exactly.
I want to point out with Final Fantasy 14, there's occasionally moments where the game will warn you this is gonna be a long cutscene,
Yeah.
so Pat, take
Yeah.
some time and whatnot.
Get a
I
drink.
don't
Head
think
to the
they're-
bathroom.
I don't think they're ever any longer than probably 15 minutes,
Right. Yeah.
and that's what they consider
maybe-
a long cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe in Endwalker there might have been one that was like pushing like 20 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that, but you know,
I
that
think-
was
I think
about
with-
it.
Endwalker was also wrapping up a story that
Exactly.
spanned 7 expansions, so
Yeah.
I think
Right.
with Force cutscene, they the ending of Threes is probably really long, but then they're like, no, we got to double that
Right. Yeah.
because I think Threes is about 35, 45 minutes.
you
How
keep
long
telling
are
me
you
to
on the
play these
ladder
other
for?
games, and you do nothing. You two do nothing to sell these.
Play this game. It's got the super long cutscene.
Which one was 3?
Sneak
Three
Eater.
was
Snake Eater?
the prequel.
Wasn't
I guess.
P-
Yeah.
Okay,
Peace Walker.
okay.
That was the one that was about Piss Walker. But yeah,
Peace
no,
Walker.
This Walker.
Peace Walker. But yeah, for just like I really enjoyed what they did with a lot of that, and just kind of like closing things off with Snake, pretty much. At the time, I was like, okay, cool. Now we can, I don't know, explore other characters or something like that or whatever. Which, I mean, did happen, but also kind of still went back to Snake with 5.
Yeah.
Uh, we don't
Yeah,
talk about
that's
five.
a
We don't talk
that's a
about
story for another.
Revengeance.
That's the
That's
equivalent of the Devil May Cry 2, where we don't talk about that one.
Unfortunately, though, like, so story-wise, yes, I am 100% on board with you. Gameplay-wise, it's peak. It is peak of the series for me. Like, I think mechanically and gameplay-wise, like, 5 just had like big open world stealth action, and you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. Like, it was really, really open to whatever you wanted to do.
Mm.
And that's why I had so much fun with 5. But yeah, when it came to the story, it's just like, okay, just look at the game. Oh, all right, okay.
Hey, I just want to
But,
say that, Blaine, I hope your number 1 is Left 4 Dead, because 4 of your titles are the 4th game.
I know,
in
I know, I know.
And you need another 4 in
What
there,
was with-
so
What was with 2008 and having the 4th of a series in it?
Yeah,
Mm.
it was so
it
many
was just
of them.
that time.
Because I think that was also the year Guitar Hero World Tour came out, and that's technically
Yes, and
Guitar
that would have
Hero
been
4.
4th Guitar
Oh,
Hero.
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So it's like,
we can hold that. We can hold that for a moment.
all right,
Hold
fair
that thought.
enough.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, it's a game that really cemented stealth action games as a genre that I absolutely love.
And it's a spoiler. It's not on my list, but that was the reason I bought a PS3 for that game.
Yeah,
Wow.
same, basically.
I have
Well-
the special edition one for that.
Oh
That was
shit,
the,
nice.
and that's the backwards compatible PS3 that was next to impossible to find.
Mm.
That was a
Right.
system selling game.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, Boone.
Number 2 for me.
Number 2.
Number 2. Now, one thing that's in all my games for this year have in common is I played the hell out of them. And this one I played a lot of. Burnout Paradise. Yes.
I was wondering when a
up.
racing game was popping up on yours.
Right.
I knew Burnout Paradise was going to be on your list.
Well, yeah.
One or two.
I played this game so much that I not only own it on the Xbox 360, I own it on the PlayStation 3. I own the PC version. I also got every pre-order car, with the exception of one, with only having to buy one copy.
Oh shit.
Tell us how you did it.
It was discovered that certain codes that they were giving out were universal codes that they could be used over and over and over again.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so people were making lists of these codes that they found were, universal codes. So with the exception of the car that the pre-order car that was only available in Europe, I've got all the pre-order cars. I've got the Circuit City, the Best Buy, the GameStop,
Circuit City.
Wow.
City.
Wow.
Wow.
Walmart, and the what was it, the Carbon edition of the big Camaro / whatever version of their
Right.
they had. But yeah, I played the hell out of Burnout Paradise, and I played it a lot with some friends. And, loved that game. And then when I found out that it was coming for, they were doing a remaster, pre-ordered the remaster.
Oh.
He
Ah,
did not want to be here. He's like, I'm never coming back again.
Kitty.
Now,
Kitty,
why,
kitty.
Why you do this?
How dare you pick me up, father?
but yeah,
I'm stepdad.
Burnout Paradise. It was also the first open world Burnout, which, well, it was a little. People weren't exactly sure what they were going to get because everyone was expecting another version of what they've had before. So, but they pulled it off. It was a great game. Had an awesome time with it.
Like the way they set up the open world was very much just like, it's still technically a lot of the same places and the same stuff when it comes to your courses, but it's just like how you get there.
Yep.
You just drive there.
Just drive there
Drive
and-
over there, and then you
You get to the intersection.
boom, there you go.
Get to the
Yeah.
intersection, hold brake and gas at the same time, you start your race. Or
Exactly.
whatever it was that was going on in that intersection.
Yep.
And then oh my god, the time sets for all the roads, I forget what they call it now. Basically where you just crashed and just continued to crash over and over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, to do like the pilot, where it just
Mhm.
caused like a massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it too, but oh yeah, that was.
I actually got one to
Final
that game.
Destination 2 mode.
yeah.
Right.
I think the longest run I had on that was close to 5 minutes of just continually crashing,
Oh
and
my god.
it took a lot to do it, but man,
I was gonna say that's like a chunk of skill and a good chunk of luck, just all mashed.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I hit the
Yeah.
fender at the right angle.
Yep.
It's just
just gave me enough energy to keep going. Yeah,
Yep.
love that game. So yeah, Paradise, Burnout Paradise, number 2.
All right. So we're gonna move on to soundtrack and worst now because we like to make people wait for the number ones.
Number 1,
Or
number
we can
1.
do like how
You gotta
some
tease,
websites
tickle
always
the
go
balls.
one through the worst, and it's like that sucks.
Oh, nobody wants to do one to the. You hear number one, you don't watch anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Where do
okay,
you
you like that
this
the best.
one
Moving
is?
on.
Yeah.
So soundtrack, I mentioned it earlier, and quite frankly, especially listening back at it, it might be one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. The World Ends With You.
Oh,
Even if you don't like the
Twee-wee.
game,
Twee-wee.
Twee-wee.
Wee-wee.
Wee wee.
Even if you're not
Oh,
a fan of the
wee-wee.
game, the story, or anything like that, the soundtrack is, I mean, now obviously it's not quite as unique because a lot of other games have done similar soundtracks, and even back then, the soundtrack does borrow quite a bit from Persona. So, but it's still it's a phenomenal soundtrack with a lot of spoken songs. It has a different feel to it where it's more, oh god, it's difficult to explain, really. J-poppy techno style soundtrack. Like if you look at the artwork of the game, you probably know how the soundtrack probably sounds based on that. So I would say give it a listen. I can't really describe it well, but give it a listen. It is a very good soundtrack.
Mm.
That one's not as easy to sell as I thought it would be.
Twee-wee.
Twee-wee. Twee-wee.
All right. This is, this kind of is a throwback to last time. So my best soundtrack, Castlevania Judgment.
See, I knew we were going to talk about that.
Okay.
It's hard to screw up Castlevania music. But the remixes of this soundtrack are so good that it's hard to deny that it's just again, can't screw up Castlevania music. Spot on. And there's gonna be, and we're not done with.
No, we're not
Castlevania
going to.
Judgment.
No, that's all we're going to hear about that game.
Yeah. No more Castlevania Judgment for the rest of the night.
Bridget, what is your favorite soundtrack?
My favorite soundtrack is, again, Final Fantasy Fables, because it's basically just bringing back all of the different songs from some of the other Final Fantasies, 1 through, I don't know, 10, 11, whatever they were up to at that point. And
2008.
you can't go wrong.
12 maybe?
12.
Possibly. You can't go wrong with
12.
anything Final Fantasy.
You can.
You can't.
You most certainly can.
You can't.
You can't.
Can't.
Ciso, what do you got for a soundtrack?
Soundtrack, I've got Bionic Commando Rearmed. They took the original.
Oh well, we know what number 1 is.
No, it isn't.
I don't think you know what it is. But maybe you do. I don't know. I mean, I thought you didn't know what the sequel world was, and then you knew. So
Yeah,
you both knew.
I know you well.
The 3D version of Bionic Commando didn't come out in 08.
Oh, okay.
Came out in 09.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rearmed. Yeah, Rearmed was the one that came out first.
Okay, never mind.
And that was the remake of the original, but the score on that is so good. It is remixed versions of the original chip tunes, and it's I see a cat tail.
The cat has his butt in my face. He's laying on me, sweet as can be. But
Aww. But it really gets you pumped. They did a great job with it. It's a score that I'll listen to like on its own. You know, it's that good. Or sometimes it's like, oh, that's great in the game, but no, this kicks ass by itself. So really good.
Blaine, what do we got for soundtrack?
My soundtrack is Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
I swear you were gonna say Mel Gibson.
Well, I'll let you say.
There's your other 4, by the way, Bridget.
Oh, that's right.
I know you can't see it right now because you got a tail in your face, but
Yeah, no, this soundtrack just, it worked perfectly in the game. Brought out, the right emotions, enhanced everything that was, that you were going through in the game, and just had that big epic like feel to it. That hell, even while I was playing it, like my parents were just kind of like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Yeah, and like, "Oh wow, okay."
Video games, huh?
And that
What?
that
Is this a
final
video game?
and that final fight with Ocelot, that scene, because there were different stages of that fight, and it goes to that game, and that end fight with Ocelot, I think the music is what made that fight.
Right, because I mean, it's not inherently it's not the most like technically complex fight or anything, but it's still just like still gets to you. Still,
Well, and they reference that they're like, these two are just fighting to fight. There's no purpose behind this fight.
right. So, but yeah, it was just fantastic soundtrack to accompany a fantastic game. So,
All right, Moon, what do you have for soundtrack?
All right, my soundtrack is from Pixel Junk Eden. The soundtrack was a lot like, kind of like Crystal Method, Chemical Brothers.
I thought you were gonna say crystal meth.
It's like Crystal.
The reference of acid again.
it was audio crystal
It was
meth.
kinda
I
like
was doing crystal meth.
Moon
meth
has
as I was
dabbled
playing
in a
Left 4
lot
Dead.
Pixel Junk is one word. It's the game is
Oh, it is okay.
the music worked really well with the game in that sound effects of the game as you captured what do you call it?
Pokemon.
No. What is flowers? The stuff that they put off that bees.
Nectar. Pollen.
Pollen.
Pollen. There you go.
So as you're bursting pollen balls, and then you're gathering the pollen to make these other plants grow, so you can climb higher into the level. It just the sounds that those things made complemented and worked with the soundtrack as it was being played. So it was like everything. They put the time and energy into putting the game together, working with the soundtrack, so that everything was just meshed together. It's best that I can say. It was phenomenal soundtrack. In fact, I actually ended up listening to it last night while I was was going through everything on my list. I was like, oh, that's right, I bought the soundtrack. I'll go ahead and listen to it. So, yeah, Pixel Junk Eden. And it's a fun game if you can find it. If you like.
Pixel Junk Eden.
Yeah,
Never heard
Pixel.
of it, so.
Well, Pixel Junk put out a bunch of games, but a lot of them were only for the PlayStation 3.
I liked Pixel Junk Shooter a lot.
Yeah,
That
Shooter was a
that
good one
really
too.
fun.
That's the one I've heard of.
Yeah, I think that might have been like the biggest one.
Yeah, I think that was their
Had, like,
biggest
the
title.
Lava and the water, and you had to like manipulate. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was it a Pixel Junk game? The
monsters.
No, the one where you're making soup, and you're on a planet and you're making soup and you're selling it, like.
Yeah, I think that was one of their later games. I think I know which one you're talking about.
I think, yeah, I'm trying because I love the hell out of that game.
Yeah,
And
I remember that game. I think it is a Pixel Junk game.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to remember like what
What it was called.
Pixel Junk.
You make soup on a planet?
Cookie
Oh,
Mama.
it's so fun.
I'm at soup.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
Nom Nom Galaxy.
Nom Nom
That was
Galaxy.
Pixel Junk. Nom Nom Galaxy. Dude, seriously, that game is so goddamn fun.
Yeah.
You're a dude with like a chainsaw, and you're walking around the planet. And you have to cut down like plants and take them back to your factory and make soup to sell it to aliens. It's
Ah.
and there's other things that come down, and and the other soup companies are trying to block your soup from making it to the other planets. And
I'm at soup.
dude, it's so fun.
Yeah.
That
No
game,
scoop for you.
played
Uh,
the hell out of that game.
yeah,
I'm
a
really
lot of
sad. I wanted another one.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of Pixel Junk games were like that. They were a little quirky in some way or fashion, pretty easy to pick up, and just
great
fun.
mechanics.
Yeah, fun to play.
Mm.
So
All right. So now we're going to worst. And I was torn between two, and I'm going to explain something real quick. I am going to cheat here. Because I am not just going to choose one
You're
game.
doing a series.
You can't do that.
I
I
am
know
doing
it.
a series.
Oh.
We'll allow it.
Yeah, it's his thing.
Aw.
We'll allow it.
Guitar
Oh
Hero.
no!
This was the year that Activision acquired Guitar Hero. There were 5 games released in 08.
Oh my god! And I just realized, you made me realize that I'm an idiot. No, I was saying how Rock Band 1 was covers. Guitar Hero 1 was the one that I was thinking
Yes.
of. Guitar
Yes,
Hero was
As
covers.
made famous by.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And so, but Rock Band was all like legit because it came. Okay, so
Yep.
I'm an idiot.
Still going. Yes, we're still
So
going.
wait, you're gonna list them all. So
Yes. I don't know if it was 5. It might have been 4, but it was Guitar Hero Aerosmith,
Yep.
Guitar Hero World Tour,
Yep.
Guitar Hero On Tour, Guitar Hero On Tour Decades,
Yep.
and I feel like that there was a fifth,
wait,
but I
were
can't
those
think
the
of it at
DS
moment.
ones?
Yeah, the On Tour was the DS ones.
The two On Tours were
When was
DS ones.
Metal-
Yes.
When was Metallica?
Um,
Okay.
09. Metallica is when the game actually started playing well again. And that was the other thing I was going to mention. Activision, I don't know what they did, but when they picked up the Guitar Hero franchise, they really screwed up the gameplay.
Well,
I don't know how.
They made it more arcadey.
they first of all gave it to Neversoft,
Mm.
Neversoft.
who was,
Yeah.
you know,
They
all
used to
about
walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's all about skating.
People
Well,
like
and
skateboard
then-
games.
Also, World Tour was the first one that it was drums and singing, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And again, poorly
Mm.
Yeah.
implemented.
Well, they were
Yeah, there
trying
was-
to.
really bad.
They were
the
trying
Yeah,
to
the
like
confused
Rock Band was
Rock
kicking their ass. So
I'm
and
looking-
You know what the most irritating thing about that is that World Tour is the only one with a Michael Jackson song and a
I was
Tool
gonna
song.
bring up how they got Tool.
3 Tool songs.
How they got Tool, I have no idea.
Money.
yeah,
Yeah,
They
Tool
allowed
doesn't-
Maynard.
Yeah, they
There had to be something.
they
Tool
yeah,
doesn't hear
they're
about that.
They allowed Maynard creative
Well,
freedom.
and
as to
also
what
those are the
how the
and
song.
those
Oh,
are the
okay.
only 2 songs where you do not see the band. It's
right. It's
the
all
straight-
Right.
Yeah.
psychedelic shit.
Yeah, that was Maynard.
He's
He
like-
basically said, "You can use my songs, but I have full say as to how they're being used." So he
Yeah.
basically made them have this.
no
whole
fucking
background
goofy
where everything
characters
was done,
performing
so.
my song. It's
Right.
gonna
Right.
be me dressed up like a goofy character.
That's
Yeah.
but that's Maynard.
That's Maynard.
I know. It's one of
and
those.
I-
I'm a Tool fan who loves Tool, but I will also shit on Tool for
But-
the
but
reasons
here's-
that are obvious.
But here's the thing, Maynard will shit on himself too. That's what's going-
Exactly. That's
what's
why.
so great about
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Get drunk and then my wine.
and then on tour, which I don't remember any. The only song I remember in that one that I'm really irritated was never in any others, which is Jet Airliner. I can't think of any other song on tour that wasn't in another game.
Mm.
So there's really no point to it other than the peripheral, which admittedly the peripheral fun to use for a little while. The
Right.
On the
thing that
yeah,
plugged
just
into
like,
the
click,
DS,
click, click, click.
the GBA port, and could play. Admittedly, that was fun until you started playing on expert difficulty in the higher tiers, and then it just cramped your fucking wrist up in 2 seconds, as opposed to the guitar, which takes an hour or two.
What's funny is this is
And then Decades was an awful set list as well. It
Oh.
ruined when Activision picked up guitar. They just drove the series into the ground, and it just got worse in 09, and then they finally put the bullet in the head in 010.
well, you know,
in 2010.
On Aerosmith, weren't there major omissions on Aerosmith?
Yes, I think so.
I don't
Like
rem-
songs that
What?
like you would think were on there, but they weren't.
They probably
Oh yeah!
it's like,
Oh
hey,
god, yeah.
Janie's got a gun.
A lot of
Nope,
them.
not there.
Yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
well, that's
No, Janie's got a gun isn't there. One of their guitar solo heavy songs, Amazing off Get a Grip, wasn't on
Wow.
there.
I want to say
Rich
that
off of Get a Grip wasn't on there.
I want to say that might have been a problem with the fact that Aerosmith, all their classic years are on with one company, with Columbia Records, and then Get a Grip and all that is with a different record company.
They had songs off Get a Grip though. They had Crying,
Oh, did they?
and they also had songs off Just Push Play. I don't remember exactly which one right now. Might have been Pink. I'm trying to remember their older stuff. They did put Kings and Queens on there though, so that I will give them that. That was at least, and the Run DMC version of Walk This Way was on there. So
Right.
unfortunately, the game still played like ass. So
Well,
they had good songs on there. They just weren't.
the funny thing is
Anyways, I could continue on about.
the funny thing is if we would have had like a larger honorable mention list or just a larger list, Guitar Hero Aerosmith was in the running because I played it a lot. In fact, I think I finished that set list on a couple levels.
That, and no drums and microphone in that either.
No, I don't
We don't
believe
have
so.
at least
I think
guitar.
that was a guitar
Was that
only.
was that released pre-World
Yes,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
but after Rock Band.
Yep.
So. What the hell is that?
Yeah, my collectible Aerosmith guitar for that particular Guitar Hero is well beat the shit. there is no collectible value whatsoever on that.
Was that in my head or was everybody
No,
else?
it
No,
is,
I-
Joe.
I-
Governor
Okay.
watching that.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
joined it.
Yeah. His ghost.
Like,
is,
How dare you?
even though he's not dead, his ghost.
Somebody telling me I need to wrap it up.
Okay.
All right. Are we even gonna play these games, Patrick? or
No,
are
it's
we
fucking
just write it down?
Castlevania Judgment. Fuck this.
Piece of shit game.
I'm sorry.
Again, it mirrors.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to point out Rasta Jew, Left 4 Dead, Fallout 3, Dawn of War, Soulstorm, World of Goo, Mountain Blade, Braid, and
Chocolate goo?
oh yeah, sorry.
Chocolate goo.
Frowned Nose, the ones that haven't been mentioned yet: Stalker, Clear Sky, Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Prince of Persia was one that I was debating when throwing on my list because I had a lot of fun with that game.
Anyways, I like to acknowledge when the chat brings up their favorite. So,
Yeah.
Right.
all right, Patrick. go
So
ahead.
we're mirroring last time where you had Final Fantasy 14 as the best soundtrack, but the worst game.
Yeah.
Judgment takes that cake too.
Takes that cake and then stomps on it.
One, it's a terrible fighting game that is, I believe, it's a 2-button fighting game, and it was just bad. But I think the biggest atrocity of this game are the fucking character designs.
Mm.
They're horrible.
How horrible.
So
Hold on, I'll
horrible.
show- I'll show you how horrible.
So horrible that me and Keith have decided that we're gonna do a stream of ranking them. They're awful.
Oh god.
I just want to get
And-
this up here
And
real
a lot
quick.
of them are
Keep talking.
rip-offs of. There's two major Soul Calibur rip-offs.
Oh,
Where
jeez.
Brant Dynasty is basically Voldo, and Carmella is basically. Yeah,
Oh, you
I know.
spoiled it though.
And Carmella is Ivy.
Huh?
No one's gonna play that game. Spoil it all you
Because-
want.
Because, you know, when you think of pirate, you think of that. No. No.
Oh,
That's supposed to be a
Yeah.
pirate?
what?
It's like a zombie.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a pirate.
Why does it look like they
Mummy
belong in like Guilty Gear, like old Guilty Gear?
That's fucking Voldo.
Soul
from
Calibur?
Soul
Yeah.
Calibur.
You're loud. Get passionate. Ooh,
And that's
I am
Ivy.
sitting right here.
And that's Ivy.
Yeah, yeah,
Left
that's
ear.
that is Ivy.
And then we're not even going to talk about the Belmont.
Well, she has really thick thighs. What's the problem?
Her legs go all the way up.
She's Ivy.
It's Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Is she wearing? Oh wait, no.
If I want to see Ivy's thighs, I'll go play Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
And like when we were
Enjoy them.
discussing this, where's
Better porn of her
so
from
easy?
that, too,
Just
anyway.
put a mask
What?
with a bloody tear on it, and you have Carmella.
Yeah.
No,
If you put a mask on her with a blade here, you could. And you said that was Carmella. I would go okay.
and then there's Eric Lansepay from Bloodlines. Oh, he wears gladiator armor. No, what does he look like?
Hold on.
This game's so terrible.
No love for gladiators, huh?
No, just wait till you see what he looks like.
Oh, the anticipation.
Generic anime schoolboy.
Yeah, that's not a gladiator.
What? Wait a minute. That's supposed to be a gladiator?
Yes.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
might be. He,
got lost in translation there.
I'm
Little Lord
gladiator.
Fauntleroy.
Yeah.
it's yeah, serious.
Smack you with my
God, this
stick.
game's horrible.
I don't like the stat.
He may be the son of a gladiator.
We're
This
supposed to say
this is what he's
eight.
supposed to look
Why
like.
does his staff look like a biblically accurate angel?
Yes.
Yes.
That is him from Bloodlines. The only thing accurate is he has blonde hair.
That cape really
Right.
gets in the way, though.
Wow.
What did he do? Benjamin Button go from older to younger?
And even if
Right.
you use the
The-
Portrait
the-
of Ruin Wind character, he doesn't look like that.
The storyline in Castlevania Judgment is that time is out of control and they pulled characters from different time periods.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
And they got Eric when he was younger instead of when he was a warrior.
Game sucks. Move on.
We're not going to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it.
That's awful. But it has a really good soundtrack.
I never played it. It would probably be my worst if I did.
It has a really good soundtrack though.
Hot damn.
I'm very passionate about my
Yeah, I know. My left ear is like almost deaf. Can't hear anything.
What?
Now you have tinnitus.
Welcome to the stream, Lady Lily. We're getting to the best parts.
on Castlevania
The
Judgment.
worst games.
The worst games.
All right, Bridget. What is your
We
worst?
fit.
Castlevania Judgment.
We
Oh.
fucking
Oh,
fit.
We fit.
Get the hell away from your TV screen if you want to get fit. Christ. I hated this game. I worked at Best Buy at the time, and I was so annoyed with all of the old ladies that would come in wanting We Fit.
I worked at GameStop at the time, so I understand.
God, it was annoying.
Mm.
We had so many
I'd like to
returns and
I want to get swole.
go to the gym.
Where's my TV?
It took that long to get that. That large woman should have got Wii Fit.
Yep.
It was
Certainly should have.
She wouldn't admit a large anymore.
so gimmicky. It was so gimmicky.
Yeah.
That was the Wii in general. Oh look,
was
Castlevania
the-
Judgment. A Wii game.
Yeah.
I really should put the guitar
Mhm.
part there too.
Well, and it's funny
then-
because we, in general, like, it just so much about that system. Like, I had one, but I didn't really like it that much. Like,
Yeah.
They tried
And then
way
it
too
had the
hard.
worst Smash, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah.
What, all of them?
Damn.
They tried way
Damn.
too
That's
hard.
right.
They're
Shots
fun.
fired.
They're fun. My memories. No.
Cecil bring
Cecil
bring down the hammer.
You'll be happy to know.
It's like Nintendo forgot
Right,
about its
You'll be happy to
fans.
know we still
It
have.
just wanted to bring.
I don't think anybody has that.
It just wanted to bring a bunch of randos into gaming and fuck Wii Fit. God, what a piece of shit game.
We own
was
it,
a-
by the
Tell us
way.
how you really
And
feel.
that was
Oh.
also
Why
the
do
start
we
of
even own
Nintendo.
it?
I
Did
think
you buy it?
I think I got it dirt cheap at GameStop.
Yeah. That was also
Well, I know
when Nintendo started being graphically behind everybody else, and they
Yeah.
still are technically to this day. Like, Switch 2 is kind of, it's doing like upscaled 4K or whatever, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but
It's still.
PS6 is right around the corner. That's the problem.
We'll see with all this RAM bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe delaying
fair enough.
it.
It's,
Right
I
around
think
the
they
corner
may be
is gonna
pushing
be-
it off.
it's
a
gonna
few
get
years.
delayed.
2039.
I think it would be a really and
2039.
same thing with
20
the
years
Steam
on.
machines. Like I think
Yeah.
that they're saying they're not, but I have a feeling they're going to delay them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Cecil.
Anyway.
All right.
All right, my
what's
worst
your
game. I
worst?
was talking about this before we started. I haven't really played a lot of like games in 2008 that I like hated. But I played. There was one that I co-opted with Tracy, and that was Hellboy: The Science of Evil.
Yep.
It's just a really basic, boring,
It's gonna do
clunky,
Hellboy.
licensed game. Like nothing really. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's just completely like meh. But I remember I went on one night and I was getting ready to start playing, and Tracy was on, and he was like, "Hey, let's co-op. I have this." And
Yep.
so we did. We co-op for maybe an hour or two, and then we both were kind of like, "Are you enjoying this at all?" And it was like, "No, I'm not." So it was like, "All right, well, let's
I
go
didn't
do
want to be the
something else."
first one to say
Let's play-
anything.
Yeah.
Like, well, he was reminding me, like, because we were like, we were stuck at like some lava thing, and he couldn't figure out what it wanted him to do, and it was just like, this just stinks. Let's do something else.
Yep.
So we did. So yeah, it's not a terrible game, but it's just completely kind of mediocre
Ouch.
and
Is
forgettable.
that what you did?
Yeah.
Yes. Butt sex.
Perverted sex.
Yes.
All right. I don't need to do the chocolate goo one.
Why not? We demand it.
We demand chocolate.
Chocolate goo.
There it is.
Oh.
In your hole.
Yes, the thing you need in your asshole.
I thought it was funnier like this
No,
without
it's
the
good, but I'm
interaction.
saying like have that as
Like a
two
separate
drop.
The
button.
abrupt end I thought
Yeah.
was hysterical.
Have
but I
that
was
as
making
two
it-
drop.
Making it.
You know,
Chocolate goo.
because then you could just somebody randomly in your asshole. You know,
Maybe I could grab. Yeah, maybe I could grab it as a second clip.
Yeah.
yeah, do it as another bit.
All right, Blake. What do we got for the worst?
My worst from 2008 is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't even think about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I didn't play it, so I
Shit.
couldn't put it.
Straight. I played like there was like a game shop near me at the time, and I played it a bit there, and that's all I needed. That's all I needed
Mm.
was because it was just like so. Like when it came to even like the combo system coming from something like Armageddon was just watered down. They're still technically doing like the 3D, like the more like the Soul Cal / Tekken type battle arena where you can like sidestep, but even though it didn't really work very well at all. So technically it was a 2D fighting plane, but wasn't as well. And also like the way they did like stage transitions was like you go off this side and then you're just both like sitting there falling in this weird stiff animation. It's just like punch, 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 and then you fall down. And then obviously because at the time DC had more of a, you know, I guess mandate or so on their characters of not like having them horribly eviscerated.
Right.
They were just like, hey, every fatality was horribly watered down.
Yeah, and
They
I
weren't even fatalities.
DC
Right,
characters
right.
Yeah.
were really
There was
watered
a thing I remember vividly back in the day on G4 where they were talking to the developers, and they were like, everybody's saying that our fatalities are going to be watered down. I want to show you something. And they had the Joker fatality where he pulls out the gun and he fires the bang, and then he reaches in, he pulls out another gun and shoots you in the head, and your brains fly out and you fall down. He's like, yeah, I think that should put that to rest. And then when the game came out,
It's off.
they were all censored. So it was I think the devs did the fatalities.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah.
But then DC, you know, Warner Brothers wouldn't let them.
Right.
So I
Right.
think they got a lot of shit, and I don't think that I don't actually not even think.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't their fault.
No, it wasn't. It was Warner Brothers coming down saying, no, DC Comics, we can't have that.
Yeah.
We can't have Superman's head
And-
getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Ed Boon
Right.
wouldn't have,
Ed
wa- he wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't him.
And it's one of those things where, you know, I know a lot of that isn't 100% their fault, but it was
the game
still
still stinks, but
yeah, mechanically as well. But like even, you know, it is just a weird game, and I'm glad. Well, I think that was the tail end of their time with Acclaim, I believe, and
so.
that's
Mm-hmm.
they did a
Never-
whole
never realm.
transition from there. Yeah. And because that was before they officially called the studio NetherRealm Studios.
Right.
Yep.
Mm.
Right.
And then once they went to Warner Brothers Interactive, you know, once Acclaim completely crumbled and they got sold off, it was
Right.
like now they're at Warner Brothers, and at that time Warner Brothers is just like, go buck wild. And
Make
of course
us money.
now, and what's weird is that now with everything going on with Warner Brothers and the Netflix acquisition, there's a good chance that Warner Brothers Games is like, they haven't outright said anything, and they still are like, well, this is it, we acknowledge that the games division is a part of this. I think that's a max what Netflix has said about it.
Right.
But to me, I don't think they're going to pump money into it. I
No.
just don't believe that they will. So I'm pretty sure NetherRealm is going to probably go up for grabs at some point. Or worst case scenario, Netflix decides it's not even worth it to try and go through the process of selling them, and they just get dissolved, which is horrible case scenario. But
Or they take
really-
all their IPs and turn them into a bunch of fucking Netflix
Fucking-
mobile games.
Yep,
Oh.
yep, that.
And there are
God, if they-
several Mortal Kombat mobile games right now.
Yeah.
There were.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I think it's now just down to MK, just more. I think it's just Mortal Kombat Mobile now is what they like labeled it, but it's like transition from like X to this one to that one, what have you.
Right.
Yeah,
It transitions
anyway,
from
yeah.
poop to shit.
yeah. Basically.
He called this shit poop.
Chocolate poo.
But yeah, so Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, shit game.
I hadn't even thought about that one. That's a good one.
There's a reason
That's
why
a good
you
one.
don't
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
I
paper, it seemed
moved-
like a good idea.
No, it didn't. DC fucking suck. I'm sorry.
Boo!
Oh, don't you dare boo me.
Boo! I boo you.
Everything is man. Paper man. Dumb man. Strong
Wonder
man.
Wonder
fat
Woman.
man.
Catwoman.
Boring.
Captain
Man.
Cold.
Captain Man.
Captain Cold.
Very dangerous.
How dare you?
Captain.
I will say this.
It's not always man. Sometimes it's
I will
Mr.
say this because it's in chat. Injustice.
Mr. Freeze, Mr.
The
Miracle.
Injustice games are good.
Yeah.
The Injustice games are really good. I'm looking forward. I think the third one is coming out
I like-
this year.
The
I like them a
think-
lot.
I think with
They haven't
Injustice,
announced
it's the-
anything yet.
It's the
Oh, I thought
story
they
with the
did.
Injustice games are really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're
Yeah.
really fun.
Because
They're the
I-
story mode is worth playing.
Yeah.
And the unlockable like additional characters is having them put all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on there and you could play as each individual
Yeah.
one. Like that was really really cool.
Mm.
I think as a fighting game fan though, I will say at least with Injustice 2, that game was way too much of a zoner's paradise for my liking. It was basically if you were that game was played at a distance
Mm.
for the most part, even in high level. It was played at a distance, which I don't know. I for me at least with fighting games, I want to get up close.
Well,
But, at the same
going-
time, I still like the art style and the story and a lot of aspects of the game.
And going back to the Mortal Kombat versus DC, when you play Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
you're playing it for the fatalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
You're
a bunch
playing it for the violence. You're,
Yes. Because that's
and-
the gimmick of that game.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the lore too, though.
The lore, but
Just that-
gameplay wise, you're playing it for the fatalities.
I don't know. I like the lore too.
The lore really didn't get super deep until 9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, 9 is when they really
Started
straightened
exploring
it
it.
I know
up.
Deception had some of it, like a
It
good
did.
template
Yeah.
for it, but yeah, it was 9 that really.
No, Sub-Zero
Mythologies.
Mythologies, Sub-Zero.
It gave us Quan Chi.
It did- it gave us Quan Chi.
There's another character in there that was it's an obscure Mortal Kombat character. Serena, I think is her name. Serena.
I remember.
That's another. She has these
He was in
black
3.
eye markings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's a weird character that I don't think has barely ever been playable except for in the 3D era games, and
She
then
looks
she's
like a female Raiden, right? Kind of.
No.
Yeah, that's Ashra.
Okay. I'm not thinking of the same person.
Nah.
Can we get a picture?
Yeah, I got one. I'll post it in the. No, that's Here, there it is. Image.
Ooh.
There, but this is Serena. She look if she's a weird character. There's just a weird one-off character that shows up here and there as this semi-antagonist, antagonist for the most part, but kind of
right up
not
your
sometimes. But yeah,
It's right up his alley, by the way. Black, gothic looking.
Well, it's
Oh,
Rhea
yeah.
Ripley.
pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, freaking Rhea Ripley.
oh, fuck. Anyway, sorry.
Moon, what's
Alright,
your worst game?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Worst game. Dubbed the Halo Killer,
Oh, I know.
Oh, there's lots of those.
but this was officially dubbed the Halo Killer. Haze.
Right.
Haze.
Yep.
By Free Radical Design, the makers of Time Splitters. I don't know what they were thinking when they put this game together.
They weren't thinking.
They weren't.
It's
killed the
so-
studio is what they did.
It's
I got
so
it for 99 cents.
it's so backwards from the way it should be played. I mean, you start out the game, this super overpowered freaking dude. You got all these powers and weapons and things. And then about halfway through the game, you find out that you're you're with the bad guys, and you switch sides, and now you're a normal person with regular weapons, and it's like, but I want the cool stuff.
It's like you give me the cool shit at first, and then you just strip it all away.
Hey,
halfway
don't
through
take all the
game.
cool shit away
Go
from me.
Yeah,
fuck
give me some of
yourself.
that cool stuff back.
Talk about some god awful game
Oh.
design. Like that's just not good.
You
Yeah.
should be able to use the cool
objectively
stuff
bad.
against the bad guys, you know?
Right.
But and
Turn their own shit against them.
well, and the problem is that the way they set up the story, part of the cool stuff is these chemicals and medications that you take to make your character stronger, faster, you know, more endurance type situation. And basically, when you become a normal person, you're not using the drugs anymore. So, kind of the way it
I'm
was.
sober now.
So,
Yes, the nectar.
The moral of the story is drugs are fun.
Yes,
Basically.
drugs are good for you.
Want to be cool?
You want to be cool?
Do drugs.
Do nectar, man. Oh.
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey.
Yeah, Hayes.
That was a drug commercial, right?
Yes, it was
Turtles. Okay.
That was a drug commercial.
the
Yes.
Ninja Turtles one.
It'll
Yeah,
make you feel good. It'll make you feel
I'm pretty sure if it didn't end Free Radical Design, that was the game that was the beginning of the end for Free Radical Design.
Right.
I think they went on to do the, what was it? God bless. It was the one where I can't remember the name of the game, where you're fighting against Korea. Korea has invaded America.
Oh,
Was that Homefront?
I think it was Homefront, because Homefront 2, they hid the whole first Time Splitters in.
So I'm seeing this here. Technically, Free Radical Design, yeah, their last game as Free Radical was Hayes.
Oh, it was
and
Hayes,
then
okay.
Then they became Crytek UK.
Oh, that's right.
They
Crytek
did-
bought them.
Yeah, and then they made Crisis 2, Crisis 3, and then a game called Warface.
I thought they did
But,
Homefront.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because I thought I heard the same thing too.
Because I know for sure Homefront 2 has the whole first Time Splitters remastered hidden in the game. That you can unlock it the entire game by playing.
Or wait, or was it the Revolution that had it?
It was Homefront 2. It was the second Homefront game.
Okay.
I just posted the say pizza to drugs.
Say pizza to drugs.
Say pizza to drugs. Say
Say
no
pi-
to
Yeah,
yes.
say no to yes.
Just want to read that last part as like Dr. Farnsworth. Say no to yes.
So yeah, Hayes was a terrible game. It was just
Yeah.
backwards on how what was put together.
David's
Cat
Pizza.
cabbage.
I need pizza.
Oh. Pizza.
David Pizza rules.
Anytime I want it.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Okay, so
All right.
are we on the
Number
So
one.
number one.
we're on the ones.
Number one.
So my number,
Number
one,
one.
of course.
Number one.
Castlevania Judgment.
Yes.
No, Rock Band
No, my health
Oh.
doesn't allow it.
Boo.
2. Everybody knew my
Oh,
number
yeah.
one on this list when we started 2008. Although I surprised y'all with 2010, so who knew? But no, 2008, Rock Band 2, without question.
Oh,
I
yeah.
spent, much like Rock Band 3, I spent so much time and money on this game that I don't play anymore. And nobody can really play anymore because another series decided to run it into the goddamn ground. But we've already discussed that.
Yeah.
No, this game is basically a vast improvement over the first one. Not saying the first one was bad, but the first one had issues. This game ironed them out. Had a much more eclectic soundtrack. Only issue is that the final tier in the game is very metal heavy, but apart from that, still a very good soundtrack, and they're good songs. Don't get me wrong, metal songs, good songs. It's just when the final 5 songs in the game are
It's called Rock Band, not Pussy Band.
when the final 4 songs in the game are Peace Cells, Battery, Panic Attack, and Painkiller.
Yeah.
All great songs.
You say that like it.
Yeah.
But it's like in between that is
stand out of your vagina.
in between that is Bodhisattva by Steely Dan, but still, it's like maybe a little more variety. Like Rock Band 1 and 3 have a lot more variety in that final tier. So,
No,
but
then I mean that's the reason why we started getting like Maroon 5 and shit in Rock Band.
Band
oh,
Hero.
shut up.
Band
Yeah.
Hero.
Maroon 5 was
Band, oh
DLC.
god, yeah, band and fucking what was it, Taylor Swift songs and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever a Taylor Swift song in
Yes.
Rock Band.
In,
Yes.
in Band Hero there was.
Band Hero, there
Band,
was.
oh fuck Band Hero. You
Yeah.
go back down to Guitar Hero series. Dump Band Hero. Band Hero fucking censored the word whiskey in American Pie.
Oh my god.
And didn't
Oh,
censor
geez.
and didn't censor rye. Fucking figure that
Well, that's
one
because they don't know what. Whoever censored it doesn't know what that is.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
They thought they were like, well,
Moron.
why would they? You know, they're probably thinking rye bread. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
Drinking
whiskey and rye bread.
These
people write these songs are stupid.
That's
You mean you don't
That
drink
sounds-
You don't drink rye bread?
I do. I put it in the blender.
My favorite.
Yeah.
If you
rye bread.
you drink
You're
ri-
sitting there trying to drink it. You're just like, it's so thick.
You
Oh.
put it in the blender, add
The-
some water.
the
Well, it's like the people that are preparing for all the snow. They're making their milk sandwiches.
Right. Apparently,
the only way you drink rye is if you're a homeless person making freaking booze out of sterno and just filter it through
Oh,
bread.
Yeah.
I discovered that whenever there's a snowstorm, people really, really want French toast.
No, they're making milk sandwiches.
Milk
They're getting
sandwiches.
milk. Yeah, the
They're
milk,
dipping
eggs,
their bread in their
bread.
milk and sliding it down their gullet.
It is like a duck.
That's
Just
right.
like,
They are told what they need and they go and out and buy it.
Performance.
All
We're not
right.
getting into that right now, though. Rock Band 2 is a phenomenal game. Before that final tier, before it gets super metal heavy, it's very, very diverse in the soundtrack. So I discovered quite a few bands from Rock Band and Rock Band 2. Trying to think of one right now, but it's almost 1 in the morning, so I'm kind of getting loopy.
All that rye.
It must have been all that
Like-
rye.
It's all that rye you've been drinking.
bread.
I feel like, and this is gonna really take away my metal cred card, but I feel like that is the first time I heard Testament was from Rock Band 2.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that song, I think it was
And,
Souls of
and
Black.
not one of their like not one of their, well,
Not one of their
their-
well-known
I mean,
hits,
God,
no,
like
not
the
fucking-
fucking the New Order or something. Oh. But
Yeah. No, wasn't one of their big. So I think it was actually a
No.
new song for that game.
well, that
not made
that
for the
song
game, but
came
it
out
was
way before that. Oh God.
way before 2008.
I just
Oh,
don't.
okay.
I don't
That's
like
fine
it
then.
because I mean,
Testament's been around since the late 80s, I think.
yeah,
or
Testament's been
early-
around for.
or-
Yeah,
I'm
no,
pretty
long
sure
time.
Souls
Yeah,
of Black
for a
is like
while.
Souls of Black is 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it 90s?
Yeah.
It's such a dumb song.
I'm
Too.
not
I love
looking it up, I don't
Testament,
care.
but that song. Look at the lost souls. They are so black. Look at the lost souls. Souls of black. It's
Hey, hey. Aren't you the one that likes the song where it's like homeless, homeless, people who
That's
don't
different.
have homes?
That's written by a bunch of 8-year-olds. I appreciate it. You liked it too. Don't, don't deny. I hate
This
you,
is
Ronald
the
Reagan.
finest 8-year-old crafted song.
Right. People that don't have homes.
He also
They
likes
make me
the
feel dumb, and I'm
Thanksgiving
pissed
song.
off.
He also likes the Thanksgiving song and the Chinese food song.
Well, yes. Look, I'm not saying that there aren't like, you know, there aren't things that are weird that and I love Testament. I just think it's like kind of a lame song. And again, that's a song that's written by adults. Now, I mean, well, Chinese food and Thanksgiving, I would never say that they're good songs. I
Yes,
like
you
them
do.
more.
You send them all the time.
You send it to us every year.
You send them
No,
to
I-
us all the
I'm
time.
doing it because it annoys you.
But you like it.
All right, maybe I like it a little bit. All right.
I'm gonna start
Oh,
sending
that's
"Steal Your
okay.
Sunshine"
Oh
to you.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's Walking
Every
on
single
Sunshine
day.
by AJ and Allie.
Poor, poor Cecil's
No.
being bullied now.
No, it's
That's
"Steal My
Sabrina and-
Steal
No,
My
no.
Sunshine" by Lee.
Steal My Sunshine. That is
Len.
one of my. I
That's
hate
Len,
that song.
right?
Len, you're right.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I hate
we're-
that
we
song.
have-
Send him Tenacious D. Okay, there you go. Well,
Yeah.
and I believe
you can't beat
isn't
the
that song
metal.
on Band
The
Hero?
metal will live on.
I think it might be. And
Huh?
anything from who are the fucking Tenacious D? Ugh.
Yeah. Scam
Did
Derek
he?
just
There you
said
go.
that.
Yes, he knows me.
Yes. And Tenacious D has a song in
Huh?
Rock
Yeah.
Not really knowing
the
a lot of Tenacious
Destroyer.
D
Master
lyrics
Exploder.
front to back.
Yeah.
Master
That's it,
Exploder.
Master Exploder.
Oh, that
That
one's
wax
not.
so zany.
I'm more.
Yeah. Oh, look at me, my eyebrow. Oh, I'm crazy guy. Oh. And that Minecraft movie, of course, had to make $1 billion. So we couldn't
Right.
have just gotten that to be a failure, and then maybe we'd be rid of Jack Black. No.
Oh, and then he had to put his stain on the Star Wars universe as well.
Oh yeah, he was in the fucking
Showed up on the Mandalorian.
on the Mandalorian
With
with-
Lizzo.
Hello there.
with his
Here's my
stupid
wife,
beard.
Lizzo. Hey, we're here.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Some fucking Zoomers put him in there, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, the kids like Jack Black."
Look at me. I make a funny face, and then I throw my best friend under the bus.
Oh my,
He
yeah,
makes a
really.
joke.
Oh
But-
man.
but Bruce Willis does brutally murder him in The Jackal.
Well, yes, that was that.
Oh,
that
shit.
was very nice.
I should watch that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
We're off of
diversion.
Rock Band,
Patrick,
man.
number
we
one.
got
Number
Patrick.
one.
Castlemania Judgment.
That's what he
Castlevania's
touched
our
it.
best and worst.
right.
It's a lunchbox.
It's a love-hate
War
relationship.
never changes. Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was the first Fallout
Never
I ever
change.
played because I was told, think of it like Elder Scrolls with guns,
Mm.
and I instantly fell in love with this game. The lore, the setting,
The music.
The-
The characters.
but it's just so fun.
Like
I
half
like
mask
Gob.
over there?
Gob
Gob.
is cool.
Gob,
Mhm.
the poor ghoul in Megaton that I would just pickpocket and put landmines in and just keep reloading the save just to watch this poor man blow up. Now it's not.
Why would you do that?
We are motherfuckers.
The
But
way
all of
the
us.
wasteland changes you. The
Yes.
wasteland changes you.
And you're supposed to be a vault dweller that like doesn't know terribleness, but I immediately put landmines in people's pockets.
Right.
Tisk
I
tisk.
love that you could put a
That's what it
land.
does.
You know how big a landmine is to put it in someone's
Right.
pocket without them knowing?
It's a big pocket.
It's a very
Like
big
granted, a hand grenade sort of makes sense, but a fucking landmine.
A landmine, you're just
Yeah,
just sneak
that's-
this in here.
Yeah.
And even though it came later, the Point Lookout DLC, it basically makes a whole nother game
Mm.
for
Yeah.
Fallout 3. But I don't know. I fell in love with Fallout after this game. I know everybody goes gaga over New Vegas, but I still think 3 is where it's at.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I know Cecil will say Brotherhood of Steel, but that's him being him. Fallout 3 is where it's at.
And then I'm just gonna say Fallout 4 is the better game for me, but That's-
Boo.
that's just
Boo!
me.
Two. Woo!
Play
Four-
3. Play
4.
3.
As I said before, though, 4 has a special place in my heart simply because
Yes.
that was the game that I was playing after I had just become a father, and the whole
And Mary was doing all the work.
and Mary was doing all the work. Now, at the time, they were both sleeping a lot because it's hard to make a person. and then that little person just sleeps and eats all the time. So
And
but-
poops.
And poop
and
chocolate
poops
goo.
that too. Yes, you as a mother would know this.
Chocolate goo.
So, but I was coming to grips with the fact that I was now a father, and Fallout, it's all about
Yep.
parenthood, and so it really like I recognize that it is not that great of a game,
I
but
farted.
it.
I felt that rumble.
Oh no!
That was
I know.
Chocolate
Anyway.
goo.
It yeah.
Chocolate
But
goo.
but Fallout 3 is better. I think
Oh,
Fallout 3 doesn't get a lot of the credit that it deserves.
Because
Yeah.
everybody goes gaga
Everybody goes
over
gaga over New
New
Vegas.
Vegas.
New Vegas.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But how they did the Capital Wasteland, just phenomenal. Because my issue with Fallout is there's just, oh look, there's a lot of just empty space, but with the Capital Wasteland, you're in a city.
hmm
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't play 3 was because I watched him play it.
Hmm.
You know, it's one
So
of those
I-
like, well, I know the story now.
Right. And I personally, Fallout. The only reason Fallout 3 is not on my list is because I never ended up finishing it, unfortunately. And that's something I need to do, but
Mhm.
I just. It's just one of those things that keeps
Yeah.
slipping through
Well,
the cracks.
It's same reason for me. I just haven't gotten
Yeah.
around to it.
In base Fallout, basically after you beat it, it ends, and it's not unless you have the DLC does it continue.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So.
And the
but,
DLC
no,
actually you can get, like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like there's a choice you have to make, and it's
Yes.
kind of good or bad. And then the DLC, you don't have to make that choice.
Yep.
Yes.
Which is
Okay.
it kind of allows you to like have a cop out, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
and like I said, the Point Lookout DLC, it basically takes you away from the wasteland and puts all the DLC takes you away, but Point Lookout was a huge DLC because it takes you in like
Right.
hillbilly Virginia.
It
Mhm.
didn't give you a section of like incomparable to like the base game map. It's like
Yes,
almost
it's-
half the size of it, or like
Yeah.
I think it's like 40%. I think.
yes,
potentially,
Yeah.
but
it
yeah,
adds a whole lot.
that's a lot. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And
it's like
well,
oh, you just spent like 80 hours here. Now spend another like almost 40,
60
30
hours. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
then
There
it
you go.
takes you, and then the other DLC, the Pit, it takes you to
Takes-
Pittsburgh.
Takes you to
And
Pittsburgh.
I had a problem with that because it wasn't like it was too clean for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like, it was absolutely like everything
It
was
got
on
cleaned
fire.
after the nuclear blast.
Right, it was all shit was. I'm like, Pittsburgh is not this clean. Who cleaned
Well,
up
and
Pittsburgh?
then and then like the first DLC was Operation Anchorage, which gave you pre-war Fallout.
Right. And then
Which-
they did the Pit. They did the other, and then they did the what was the UFO one?
Mothership Zeta.
Mothership Zeta
Yeah.
was funny.
That was
'Cause
the
he-
last
that-
one.
Because
That
then you're
gave you
fucking,
some-
you're shooting all, you're on
Oh,
this
that
spaceship
gave you
and you're
broken
fucking shooting
and
the
weapons.
aliens. Yeah,
And it gave you just some of the most broken shit in the game. And
yeah.
it's like, oh, let me do this because I think you could do that once that was out. You can kind of do it like whenever
Any-
almost.
Any
or
of the
after a
DLC,
point.
any of the
DLCs you could do
it
whenever.
anytime.
Yeah. But still, like that was the one. You know, you get the shit from that one. It's just like, all right, time to fucking destroy everything.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
this
there's
game.
Deathclaw. Pew.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just like melts. All right. But yeah.
All right.
Shit.
Bridget, what do we got for number 1?
Infinite Undiscovery.
Ah, good one.
A really good RPG. I had so much fun with that game. It's kind of open world. It's not like your usual turn-based. And
Those
I like
ones
Capel.
There were a lot of underrated RPGs on the 360.
hmm
Square was doing a lot of like different.
They were
things
trying
there.
back then.
They were
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
They were trying to.
Yeah.
step away from Final Fantasy.
Oh, this
Well,
is
it's not they were
developed by
trying to step away. They were
Triax.
trying to do more. It's
Yeah.
like we don't
Right.
want to just do Final Fantasy. Now it's
I
like
think-
now we just want to do Final
This
Fantasy.
is like Star Ocean, folks.
And what was
And
because there were
Valkyrie
two that
Final
came out. There was what
Fantasy.
Infinite Undiscovery.
Last
And-
Remnant.
No,
Last
Last
one-
Remnant was the other one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, Last Remnant. Yeah, they were. Yeah, it was like because it was cool because it was like because the
Yeah.
previous time they tried, when they were trying shit, we got Einhander, we got Brave Fencer Musashi, we got what was the like the super realistic sword fighting one?
Oh,
Oh,
Bushido Blade.
Bushido Blade.
Bushido Blade, yeah, where it was like
Oh,
you could
Bushido
one-hit
Blade.
kill
Oh.
and you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I played that with like some folks that I used to work with. You just sit there in the break room and just be, you know, so you could just fuck each other up in like one little move. Like,
Mhm.
gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, I miss when Square Enix like tried.
Yeah.
They're in a spot right now. That's for sure.
Of their own
I think
making.
that, yeah, well, a lot of their like, hey, let's do NFTs, all this shit, and do all this money, and let's pump a bunch of money into a bunch of old IDOS properties, and then just like completely screw the pooch on a big Marvel game, and then
oh, jeez.
that basically crushed all of that business for them.
Yep.
Like their Western focused business got crushed because of that game, and now they're still reeling from it. And 14 is still does well, but it's not doing as well as it once did,
Mm.
unfortunately. So, yeah, they gotta hunker down and just be like, all right, next up, last of the Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy. So, anyway,
Infinite Undiscovery is very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
And you can play it on the. It's available on the PS5.
Wow.
So it
That's
is-
good to know.
It is available on current gen for not. It's only like $10.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's like a slightly remastered version, so it looks like
Okay.
really nice.
right.
So yeah, definitely because I played it on the 360, and then I saw it was on the PS5, and I'm like, oh hell yeah,
I may have to look into that.
it's really
It's
cool.
fun. It's fun. I spent hours on it. I 100%ed it. I
Wow.
spent so much time on
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of just hidden gem RPGs on the 360.
Yep.
It really is.
Yeah.
Blue Dragon.
All right, see,
Blue
so what do we
Dragon.
got?
Oh my god, don't even
I was
get me
thinking- just
started
thinking
on
Blue
Blue
Dragon.
Dragon. What
Yeah.
year
Blue
was that?
Dragon. All right, so I know you think that I'm gonna do Wrath of the Lich King. I
No.
did.
I didn't
It's Super
actually.
Smash
Oh
Brothers.
really? No, it's not Super Smash Brothers. I just want to say I didn't do Lich King because I look at that as yes, it is its own thing, but really, it's still part of Warcraft, and like I just didn't I didn't want Warcraft to end up dominating all these lists, so I didn't do Lich King, but that is a phenomenal game. This actually is a game. I have 2 copies here. It is one of my all-time favorite games. I play this probably maybe once a year or so. It is Aquanaut's Holiday. You knew it. So much fun. I never get tired of it. It is completely underappreciated by a bunch of morons that think you're supposed to play this like Devil May Cry. If you listen to the tutorial and you play it the way that you're supposed to play it, it is a fun, fantastic game. Seriously, one of my all-time favorite games, Golden Axe Beast Rider. I got it on the PS3 and on the Xbox 360.
Nice.
This game fucking rules. It is unbelievably fun. You have a sexy lead. You're playing as Tyrus Flare. You have the brutal counters, which is the way to play the game. You kick ass throughout the entire game. It is so fun. The second to last level, you hijack a T-Rex and smash your way into a castle to fight the Death Adder and claim the Golden Axe.
Nice.
And it is so fucking badass. It is such a great. And the thing when you have the Golden Axe, everything around you is too weak to like be able to handle it, and it just explodes. So you're running
God.
to fight Death Adder with the golden axe. There's a bunch of his minions around you. They're all coming in to attack you, and they all just explode because it's kind of like Fist of the North Star in that sense, where it's like if you're not strong enough, you explode. So then you're finally
Right.
fighting Death Adder, and it's badass. It is such a great game. There are like a bunch of different beasts that you ride through the game. So but it's maybe like 60-40. It's like 60% you're on foot, and then 40% you're on beasts. But the beasts are really fun to play, and each one is like you have like a giant ape that like smashes through shit, and it's a game that I love, and I'm sad that it does not get the attention it deserves because it's great.
Mm.
And I know I'm the only person that said it on there, has it on their list.
I like the
Yeah.
original Golden Axe
I've-
games.
I've known you since what? 2003. I
Yeah.
know since 2008 you have poured that game out.
I have, because it's
Yeah.
great.
Yes,
But
you have
nobody-
championed that game.
I am
so
the
much.
biggest champion of this game. I love it dearly. I farmed the fucking 1,000,000 points that you needed to be able to get the golden axe, to play through the game with the golden axe, which is funny because you get it and then just everything just explodes. So like it kind of like, all right, this is fun, but all right, it's so.
Is there like an achievement for playing it on the hardest difficulty that helps you out with or something?
Well, there's a level, even the hardest difficulty. I forget what it's called, but it's like one-shot kill. So you can kill everything in one shot, but then they can also kill you in one shot. And that's one where I haven't
Right.
been able to beat the game with that, because that's just, there's too much. There's a lot of like magic users that
Hmm.
will fire shit from off screen, and
Okay.
if you miss
Yeah.
time like a counter, you're dead. So
'Cause you
I've never
can't
been
see
able to
it coming.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to finish the game on that like difficulty, but I've finished it on every other difficulty, and it is a fucking blast.
Blame. What do we? Well, I don't need to ask what you got.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dead
Awesome.
Space. Dead Space.
Oh, nice.
Dead Space is
Wow,
my.
I thought it was gonna be.
Look, all of our number ones are different.
What
Yeah.
were you thinking?
I was thinking Smash.
Smash? No. That
Brawl.
Brawl is literally
Brawl
my
is one of
my
the-
least favorite of the entire Smash franchise.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a Smash fan, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I
Brawl is when it
Melee.
really started to feel bloated.
yeah.
Like there was just way too much. They dialed
yeah.
it back a little bit with the.
Ultimate.
I think it was what came
Or
out after that,
4
Wii U.
4 and Wii U, yeah. Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, it's considered.
They dialed it back a little bit with that, but yeah, Brawl was.
Yeah, Brawl was a
It's
weird
okay.
one for me.
Mm.
But anyway, no, Dead Space is my favorite of 2008 because it like for me, it was that like just that awesome space horror experience. Like it's probably the best space horror gaming experience, and it's scary as shit. Like the entire time, my heart rate is up there.
Mm.
Like and like the boss fights in there. There's a lot of moments where I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta run over here, break this, get some more ammo, turn around.
Necromongers, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like the game is stressful as hell, but that's like the thrill that I get from it. Is that like and yeah, just like all the influences. It's like, a little bit of like Event Horizon, a little bit of The Thing, which
Alien.
The Thing is an Alien, and
I was
yeah,
a little bit of the
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, a lot of The Thing.
A lot of it of the thing.
It's a little bit.
Just a smidge, just a
Is the-
smidge.
Is the first one the one that has the needle in the eye?
No, that was 2.
That's a
Okay.
second, but
That one,
still,
that's a very like moment.
Oh god, yeah, that experience was
Yeah.
terrifying.
I couldn't remember if that was the first or the second.
No.
Sounds awful.
I think they
Yes,
had
it is.
something else that you had to like be precise about in the first one, but
Mhm.
it's just not as memorable. Like frankly, the memory of 2 just crushes whatever they might have done in 1. But still, 1 is just such a fantastic survival horror game.
Yeah.
It has like that perfect blend of like, you know, as you progress through it, kind of becomes more actiony because you get more weapons and stuff like, you know, enhancements and everything. But like in the beginning, you don't have a whole lot, and you just feel fucking helpless sometimes. And it's just, yeah, it was just fantastic. And
I
Yeah.
kind of just love the saw blade thing. Just all right, I'm just gonna stick this out. I'm gonna just saw everybody's legs off.
yeah,
You know, like,
yep, I do that. And
I enjoyed the little bit I played.
Mm.
I want to get
it's-
back to it at some
yeah.
point.
It's oh god,
Right.
yeah. If you never dude, it is worth playing through. The whole
I
thing.
got
yeah.
to.
You only did one stream.
Where did I
of it,
get
right?
Blaine?
I didn't
watched
get
all of
that. Yeah, I forgot where you ended up at, but
I think it was mission
Yeah.
5.
yeah,
So-
something around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
But-
far.
Did you
But
get
far
to
enough that I got a feel for the game and realized, this problem. I like it, but I don't know if it's gonna make it onto my list.
Right.
It's
I
a
don't know.
stacked year.
There was
It-
a lot.
it is
It is a very
Dude,
stacked
It
year.
really is.
It is
and I will
ridiculous.
say, Dead Space is one of those games where like it's a complete experience that you gotta like go through and really like to truly appreciate it. Because again, like you just like in the beginning, you do like yeah, there's just a lot of shit where you have a lot of panicky moments and everything, and then you know as you start getting all your enhancements, it's just like, oh okay, this motherfucker, I'm just gonna nail you to a wall and forget about you, and I'm gonna go over here, do this, and
But they
and
just
then
still
of
throw
course-
some curveballs at you where you're like, oh fuck, I'm not ready
Exactly.
for this.
and then there's this big flummoxing asshole that like breaks through the door. It's just like like
Yeah.
with like, you know, various tendrils that you have to worry about, and I'm just like, I love this. I love this. When you start to feel like you know a little cocky, it's just like,
You get grabbed by the giant space penis.
Yeah.
Like this
yep, that too.
pulling you down. You're like, and you're trying to shoot it as it's pulling
Yeah.
you into its fucking mouth. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You got to shoot like the little like pustules.
The little like pustules to like get up the top,
Yeah.
and then yeah, fucking, it's scary as shit.
All right, Moon.
All right, number 1. Sorry, Bridge, but I'm going to ruin that whole number 1 line that you just said earlier,
Oh man.
because I've got the same number 1 as Keith. Rock Band 2.
We all put a lot of hours into that
I
game.
guess I kind of
together,
figured that was
too.
coming
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, that one, I mean, not, many hours by myself, many hours playing with Keith, many hours just playing at a friend's house. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's just,
It was an ultimate party game.
yeah, it was
It really was.
definitely. Yeah.
What Command and Conquer game came out that year?
There was a lot. I remember seeing those on
Trust
the
me.
list.
Trust me, I
General-
wanted to
Generals?
put Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
I was debating putting Force
Red
Unleashed
Alert
on my
3.
list
Okay.
too. I love the Force Unleashed.
I do.
That's such a fun game.
Minus the Star Destroyer scene because
Oh,
that,
Yeah. That
Yeah. Force Unleashed.
You know what? It's there's always a level.
that
Yeah.
is
Right.
the level in that game.
That is the level where you're like, oh. Fuck.
It's
We
like,
don't talk
guys, you
about
really
that
made
part.
these design decisions?
Yeah, we don't
You
talk
were
about that
cool
part
with
because
this?
they don't explain that part very well. But anyway,
No.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. You have any more to say about Rock Band 2?
No, we kind of all said everything about it.
Fair.
I remember a moment though when I told you, because I knew you had the wrist issues at the time, so you weren't trying to do too much as far as like
Yeah.
hard songs. I was like, okay, so why don't we go down? We'll try a song on hard, and we'll go to Hungry Like the Wolf. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that big a
Like,
deal. It's
ah.
just 5 notes you got to play with now instead of 4.
Well, with the bass is I think the easiest jump from medium to hard.
Yeah.
On certain
Fewer
songs.
notes. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
fewer
and
notes.
not Hungry Like the Wolf,
Yeah.
apparently.
There are some songs where, but like bass was the easiest transition from medium to hard.
Yeah.
Moon, to write a story about your life. You've done a lot of things.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
right, so
just a normal life.
with that, take a look at the list. I am not doing the math tonight to see which one. I think Rock Band 2 might have at the very end there because it's got 2 5s.
It's got 2
so,
1s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not.
Like fifth two.
Castle Crashers has a few.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
World
they're
of
all-
Warcraft.
Golden Axe Beast Rider.
It's
That
got
one.
5.
Wow, we all had such different lists.
Lich,
Yeah.
Lich King
Right.
has
I think this might be the most like
skewed.
Diverse.
huge
Diverse list.
we've
I'd
all
say-
had. Yeah.
I'd say 12
Yeah.
was.
Like we've had a couple of we had a couple of crossovers, but like a lot different. Only 2 were at the only 2 of the same number ones.
And like we were saying, this was a big year,
It was-
just like 2010.
Stacked year.
But
Mm.
at the same time, for some reason, I'm looking through all the games in 2008, and it's like, well, that was a big game. That was a big game. That was a big game. But I didn't play them. And I still haven't played them.
Right.
Well, and like they brought up Force Unleashed. I loved that game. That was a great. Other than Shadows of the Empire, current trilogy wise, that was the best canon game I think. Unleashed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Minus the Star Destroyer part, which we don't talk about.
Yeah.
I love the Star Killer character.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gears of War 2 came out this year.
Right. That
Wow.
almost made it on my list as well, but
I'm
Well,
like,
surprised
I
I
was
didn't
like,
make anyone's list.
Well, and it's like as much as I love
Yeah.
Metal Gear, I couldn't put it on the list because I love these other games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
And that's the thing. These are the games that I played mostly that year.
Rock Band 2
Yeah.
didn't make the list, but I played the shit out of that game
Same here. It's like
with
played so
you
much
all,
of it.
or by myself, or with Bridget. Like, but
Yeah.
I couldn't put it above any of these other games.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was a lot of like, oh, do I really, yeah.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Only
But
one.
I
Yeah,
believe
Left
a
4 Dead.
lot of
Only
that
one
too.
person.
Mhm.
Right.
Only
And it's
one
like, I
person,
love-
and it was an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Right.
But that was
Wild.
it was just a go-to game for all the LAN parties I went to. It always was played.
Aquanaut.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aquanaut's Holiday.
It's an honorable mention.
Well, and like with Left 4 Dead, it's a game that you don't have to be super good at. It's a pick up and go game.
Yeah.
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 And even if you like die horribly, it's like fun. Oh shit. Oh, okay. It's actually a lot of times it's fun
like,
if
oh
you
shit, I
do
spooked
die.
the witch. Oh no.
Yeah,
oh,
in
no, no,
some
no.
like major,
Well-
then you have like a great memory of, oh my god, we were right towards the safe room and we got
Yeah.
steamrolled.
Well, and like Braid, it's only on one list, but like I think Braid was that first like indie game that hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It-
Hit big.
Castle
That was
Crashers.
the year
Yep.
when indie games like started taking over.
Well, that was when was
Yeah.
that like when Xbox started doing like the summer of what did they call it? Was it the summer of Xbox or the summer? Of,
Yeah, something like that. Summer of
But they had like they had all those like cool ass indie games.
Yep.
There was the space the Metroidvania one with the spaceship and yeah
Fez.
they had Fez. Yeah, they had all of the Super Meat Boy,
Yep.
like all of those.
Even the I think that was when the Strong Bad games came out.
Yep.
I
Strong
think so.
the Strong
Yeah.
Bad the Telltale Games Strong Bad game.
All
Yep.
yeah. And then shortly, I think 2. Actually, no, probably a couple years later, it had to be the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness.
This was the year that Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness 2 came out.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it was already, because I know the first one sold like crazy.
Yeah.
And then the second one didn't do that well, and then they had to kind of change the.
They changed the
style
formula
of
for
it
3. Yeah.
for 3. But yeah,
And-
their biggest problem with that was doing like they should have just done it all as just one game.
This is also the year of the free game from Doritos, Dash of Destruction.
Oh God. and what was the fucking one?
And the other thing to look at, a lot of these games, because I worked at GameStop at the time, if you look at from October to December, a lot of these games came out right at about that time.
Yeah.
That's when like game companies stacked the end quarter for Christmas. And like I know Fable 2 came out a week before, a week after Fallout. It was like banger after banger, and it was like,
Yeah.
I want to play this game, but this game just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody
So
said
I
any. Nobody called out guitar praise. The Christian guitar
There was also a game
Guitar
my
Hero
God.
game.
I wanted to be on there too.
Were there any like notable adult games?
Probably.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, Cecil, what are all the
Yeah,
important
so
games
what
that
were
came
your
out
other-
this year?
There was. Do you like horny bunnies?
Oh, fun!
That yes, that I believe that came out this year, and
That sounds interesting.
That wasn't the only thing that came out.
yeah. Wah, wah.
Oh ho ho!
Well, what's funny is I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this page of games from 2008, and you're saying sex games, and the first thing I see is Darkroom sex game. And I'm like, what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
It came out in
Terrible.
February of 2008 for
Yes.
Windows and Mac OS. Designed and developed by a
Oh,
team of
hey.
7 students. Subtitled "Can I Touch Your Wiimote?"
That's funny.
And it was presented as a sex game without graphics.
Hey, before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass it. Well, maybe I won't embarrass him, but Cecil, you have to let me know how that game that you recently purchased is. Is it good?
Well, I didn't recently purchase it. Keith gave it, or Orgo gave it to me for
Fucking-
Christmas.
Let me know how it is.
Grinning ear to ear over
You
there.
had
I had-
several on your wish list.
I did.
I was
when-
looking at my Steam thing, and you see activity from friends, and I'm like, oh, Cecil got this game, and I click on it, and she's like, yep, that seems like up his alley.
I would like to know your review on
well,
it when you're done with it.
there were 3
Hold
of them.
on.
Yeah, there was
Let me
3.
go see.
The web one.
He showed me the trailer, and I'm like, yeah. Hold on, he's gonna look it up.
Okay.
It's right around Christmas time.
Yeah, there's the web one, there's the sensor one, and there's
We're gonna
the
be
summer
talking
one.
about the penis. We'll be talking about the vagina.
I think that's all my sex stuff. Oh no, I get.
Or are you talking about? Or is, I do, and I will admit this.
Oh, it was
one that I
web-
bought.
Webcom
Secrets.
Webcom Secrets. Yeah, that one.
I'm like, oh, I wonder what this game's about.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I should
Yep,
note.
that's accurate.
I should note when I got these games from him, I did not read the titles of them. I just saw that they had thumbnails of women in suggestive poses. So I said, okay, that one.
There
That
we
one.
go. It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography.
That's
Okay.
odd, because I usually
I-
dream about naked Marge.
I
Anyways,
have
let
it.
me know how it is.
I will keep you posted. There are some that are like legit good. I don't know if any of these are those, but I will keep you posted.
All
like
right,
like
I
here's
got
a good
the
winner.
wheel here.
Slut Hunt. Why didn't you get me Slut Hunt?
Because I didn't read the titles of the goddamn games. So I got the wheel here that's going to tell us who's going to pick next year.
Yes, it's gonna be
Yay.
Good, and
Tracy.
Patrick walked away.
You went to the
Milf's so
restroom, I'll be
juicy.
right
Well,
back.
thankfully, Moon is not on this list anymore. So.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. Milf Camp. That is another winner.
Who are we gonna get? I know you guys can't see this. Ooh, it's me.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
Ooh.
rigged.
Navy SEAls.
There is no wheel.
Rigged.
Rigged,
Hunt for the
yes.
Red Cocktober.
It's rigged.
Apparently he got him.
Fake
Okay,
news.
so it's me. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the list that Cecil and I have been yapping on about, or do I want to wait for him to pick it? Or do I want to go for an older year, which is what I was also thinking.
I would
You know what?
say. I would say. I would say probably. I mean, don't. I mean, do whatever you want. But I think maybe because we've been doing a lot of 2000s lately, you might want to go like.
That's what I was thinking.
I was gonna
okay.
go
Something older.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like to make it difficult because those 2000s lists are so stacked.
Oh yeah.
they
Yeah.
really are. Well, I think like when we eventually get to 2001, that's gonna be fucking really hard.
Yeah.
'Cause, oh my god, was there like that was an
That's
insane year.
the one we've been talking.
That's the one we've been talking about, dude. It
2001?
is. Yeah.
We're
2001
not gonna
is.
do that though yet.
2001 is insane.
Okay, what year? Orgo.
Well, I think we gotta do. He has a good point. I don't want to go as early as the 80s.
No,
So I think we're going to do.
I think maybe like 88 or something. Like go like any
I
NES or
wouldn't
whatever.
go
But
88.
I'll put
88's
1888. I'm like,
good year.
what games do we
Back in the card game.
Let's do.
Solitaire.
Just because I know it's also going to be a stacked year as well, we'll do 97.
Okay.
97.
Okay.
Alright,
97 will be a stacked
I
year.
already
Okay.
know what my number one is.
Yeah.
What is a game?
yeah.
All right, 97.
So,
There we go. Y'all
Alright.
have it. We will figure out a date at a later time. Thank you all very much for watching.
Oh, God
Save
damn.
any power outages. I should be back on Monday night with Chrono Trigger.
You're not
So
doing
until then-
You're not doing Yoshi's Cookie again.
No, we're not doing. I don't think we're ever gonna do Yoshi Cookie ever
That's
again.
not a good game, dude.
He's gonna eat Yoshi's
No,
cookie.
Oh no.
No, Chrono Trigger. We're going to
Heyo.
continue on with that until we beat the game. So obviously won't beat the game next time. But anyways,